How's it going, everybody? Bragolf here, joined by Mark Yoon.
What's up?
We're going to be streaming the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase. We're expecting, I guess, some Sparking Zero news, but even I'm hearing myself in the background. Hold on. And more crazily, actually, a new Bleach game to be shown off. So we're excited.
Yeah, super stoked.
I'm not hearing myself that. There we go. Got all these tabs open.
My audio's okay?
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Can you hear the stream well enough?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying not to turn it up too loud so I don't backfire into my mic, but I have a boom thing on, so I should be okay.
Oh, Kokoro just commented. Hi, Kokoro.
We know you guys are anxiously waiting for more news.
Hey, what's up, Hannah?
Sparking Zero. But let's take a look at some other Dragon Ball games that you can go play right now.
You turn this up real quick. Speaking of which, I just got the DLC for Kakarot that I haven't played yet, and also Pirate Warriors 4. I finally got the Year 5 pack with what's her face.
Yeah, that's a game I've been meaning to get back to. I keep forgetting about Pirate Warriors 4.
I just have one trophy left before Platinum.
Baby Vegeta jump scare.
Yeah, like I have breakers physically. I just can't see myself like like playing it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Especially because you need like a team of 8 people to like enjoy it fully. I'm not really down with that.
It's a shame too, because like this we've never really seen this like the whole baby possessing like civilians and stuff done in a game before. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Just like usually not my style game.
I'm gonna change my shirt real quick, alright?
How can your power be so limitless? This body is outstanding. Your death will be slow. I'm going to torment you until I'm satisfied.
Yeah, especially because baby's there. Like, it's so tempting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the OCs actually get to transform into Super Saiyan 4s.
Of course.
It's just even worse than Dead by Daylight because it's like 8v1 or something like that. Or I think they're trying to do 8v2, but
Wake up, will ya?
like it looks quirky and fun, but it's one of those games that you have to have like a squad for, and then like you also probably gotta log in like every day.
Oh wow, Ball's in it? Or Bra?
Yeah. She's a character. She's a survivor character in it.
Oh, okay.
But Baby's final form is like Great Ape, and like you can actually transform into Super Saiyan 4s yourself, the characters. Because most of the time the way you play it is like you summon like another character's soul and like fight the villains, but now they have this feature where you can like transform into a Super Saiyan 4.
The time to fulfill my true purpose has come.
Which people keep joking about how come you can't do it in Xenoverse. That character like looked like me anyway already. What the See how like he transformed into Super Saiyan 3 Goku to like stop the villain from destroying? Because usually you transform into other characters, but I mean I'm just learning from what I know from synopsis because I haven't like really played it myself.
And you got a older GT Bulma possessed. Wow.
Yeah. Well, she's just like there as like a support unit for a baby. But yeah, I mean it's cool, but like I don't know if really anything can get me into the breakers. That's just like the thing.
Yeah. Just like it's can only do so much if it's not really a game that's for you.
You need so many people too.
Releases that are coming to the Nintendo Switch for the first time.
Is this Odyssey? I do have this. Yeah, this is Odyssey. I do have Odyssey on PS5, but I've only played about like an hour of it. I'm like, it's a pretty decent, fun game. I got to get back to it. I just have like minus negative time these days.
Yep.
I'm watching on the actual stream over here, but listening to yours because there's like a delay on the StreamYard one.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. I'm probably gonna actually like watch it on my screen, like when the important stuff comes up.
I like
have
to
this
actually,
open now. Look at the chat.
I want to see it in like full 1080p and not like.
Yeah. Oh, Zach's joining us. Hey, what's up?
Not doing well. I don't know why my camera's not working on this stupid app.
Are you using your phone, Zach?
Yes, I'm phone.
Your camera is also set.
Yeah, it's not working. I don't know why.
Usually in the StreamYard app, even if you're a guest, you can put up like a picture or something, so that like when your camera's not working, at least it shows something that like represents you. But the app on the phone is not as reliable as the computer one. And then he died.
He's probably just gonna join on his computer or something.
Yeah.
I got my Beast Go On figure right here. Not that I'm expecting to see him, but I also
I was gonna put something up here, but like these freaking squares are so small that it's like no one's gonna see anything.
Like you can barely even see to see.
Like I was gonna shave too, and I'm like, why am I even gonna shave? There's no point.
Yeah. I don't have any bleach figures, but I do have my prop Grimjow sword
from when you were cosplayed. Yeah, and my actually real, I think Tensa Sengetsu sword. I used to have his Bankai sword, like the actual legitimate one, but like I sold it like before I got married.
Yeah, like this one's not like full size. This one's just a normal size katana. That style to look like it because the regular one he uses is almost like Sephiroth's sword. It's too damn big.
Yeah, I had like a bunch of weapons before I got married, and then I sold everything and started from scratch again.
Yeah.
I still gotta try to get us those Dragon Ball movie sets for our birthdays.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna. I should be able to get some money like this month. I had to pay off like the Sparking Zero Ultimate Edition, which was like $120. So.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, the summer is the hardest time because it's like the least amount of work.
Yeah, I hear you.
I had to pay.
I'm doing better this summer, but
Would you say you had to pay alimony, Zach?
No, I had to pay $105 for the 3-day access for Star Wars Outlaws.
Oh, I thought you said I had to pay alimony.
No,
I was like,
I gotta pay alimony for Star Wars Outlaws.
It's like I'm married to Ashra.
Hey, Ubisoft, like
I'm married to Ahsoka.
I mean,
yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it.
It was worse
earlier
things,
when I was using the phone. Were they just showing off One Piece stuff?
Oh, it's just One Piece Odyssey is coming to Switch.
Oh, well, we knew that already. Unless they decide to add extra stuff, which I'm not.
I think this stuff isn't new. It's just more so talking about recent stuff that's announced or coming out. We're still in the pre-show, I believe.
Yeah, the real show I don't think starts till 8:20.
Yeah, like 8:20, 8:30.
Yeah, might be 8:30. I think it's 8:30. Actually, you're right.
Is it like PT? You mean? Or a specific time?
Oh, it's PDT is 5:30. It's for us. It's 8:30.
Okay, so we got like whatever 11 minutes.
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes. Yeah, ish.
Oh, that's something Steve would fucking buy day one. Shit.
I miss his old channel where he used to like add commentary.
Yeah,
that was great.
So, will you travel by air or by sea?
It's funny because I'm watching a stream on this video and like the audio is delayed, so it looks like they're lip syncing in like a Bruce Lee movie or something from like the 80s.
Yeah, it's like dub.
It's like I don't watch dub. Where's my subtitles? Sword Art is like, I know this is that time I got reincarnated as a slime, but I think we're supposed to hear new Sword Art stuff from the new Sword Art game. Yeah. I buy every Sword Art game. And I'm still on like the second one, which was like the PSP one. Like I like don't. They're so big.
Yeah,
I like that show, but then people don't like Sword Art, which I'm like, okay.
I love.
It's a very divisive show.
I love it.
It's either you love it or you hate it. There's no middle.
I used to have an Asuna shirt. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, I think I scaled out of it when I zoomed out. I got to zoom back down to fit back into it. I'm happy though. I've lost enough weight that I can wear my Yu Yu Hakusho hoodie comfortably, and that's a large.
Nice. There we go.
That was my goal, was to fit back in that. Oh, just a heads up, YouTube changed their policies again, so we can't say the F word at all within the entire video, or else it gets demonetized. It's not even the first minute like it used to be. It's like now it's the entire video. If you say the F word, you literally get demonetized.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not monetized yet, but
well, it doesn't matter because when you do, you're close, and when you do get monetized, they'll back strike your videos. That's why you don't want that to happen. You don't want to get monetized, and then all of a sudden your channel gets deleted because you get all these strikes.
Yeah. Like even if it's like a stream.
Yeah, live streams count because they have ad revenue.
Because there's a couple streams. Because when I get hype, like usually when I get hype, I drop the F-bomb.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to grandfather it to go through all of your content, but I know it's like a new rule now.
Even if the video is like 25 views.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're getting
Damn, I might be screwed then.
I mean, like I said, I don't know if they're going to rectify it like grandfathered wise. Like if they're going to go back to your old content, it might be from this start date on. But you would probably have to go back and like take a look at your content that has like licensed music in it and stuff. And if you did get like claims or something, you might want to change the song.
Well,
unless like I mean, the chances of you getting stricken are like low. You could get just like your ad revenue goes towards whoever the copyright holder is. Which is fine.
That's what I started doing. There were some videos that I went through, then I'm like, okay, do I need this music that's the copyright claim in it? And if I don't, I'd get rid of it. But I'm like, I feel like it needs to be in this. I'm like, I'll just keep it and take the hit. But I also don't want to get in trouble.
The last stream that I did that you were on actually got claimed, and they tried to claim me for my music. So I fought it, and then like I won in like 2 days. I always fight it because I'm like, my channel has nothing copyrighted at all.
Yeah.
I do want like Gundam Breaker 4, but I still haven't beaten New Gundam Breaker.
Well, to be fair, I think New Gundam Breaker, like I think most people agree that's not as good as Gundam Breaker 3. So like, I think it's kind of like what they did with like New Gundam Versus as opposed to Extreme Gundam Versus. They changed it up too much. This I'm hoping is probably more like Gundam Breaker 3.
I mean, I just started playing Maxi Boost, and that's because like Shad plays it with me. So like,
oh yeah, I love Maxi Boost.
That game's so hard though, unless you have like a teamwork with you. That's crazy. And then we'll play for giggles. We'll do the randoms. So we'll go up against bosses with randoms, and sometimes you just get like a random like Zaku 2 unit. You gotta go up against this like monster. I like that game. That was good. Just the fighting's hard.
Yeah, I did do some Googling, and I did see like I was reading that like if you get typically copyright claims can't turn into a strike. Usually they'll just be a claim.
A strike is a strike straight away. Yeah, they'll strike your channel for like just straight away.
Yeah, no, I've never gotten a strike. I've gotten claims, but never strikes.
Yeah, I've never had a strike either, even when I did like copyrighted stuff. But because usually they reserve that for if you're stealing somebody else's content, they'll strike your video.
Yeah,
but using somebody else's stuff, you won't get the ad revenue for it.
Completely customized. It's up to you. You can also change the size of each part. And that's
You're coming up there anyway. What are you at? Like
921. I just hit 921. Yeah.
Your creative spirit.
Problem is, it's we don't know what's going to do with all the watch time. I'm probably nowhere near that. That's the thing.
You can check in your analytics on your studio app, and because like you have to apply to be a partner, they're not just going to offer it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like they'll give you a decision.
Gundam Breaker 4.
Shit.
Coming August 29th. Pre-order now.
Yeah, I'm deciding if I want to get that day one and if I want to get it for PS5 or Steam Deck.
I don't know if I'm going to get it day one because I'm focused on Sparking Zero right now.
An all-star cast
So
across the Sword Art Online universe,
but I might get it after.
I have a benefit in
You'll team up
August
with
because
20
that's
players
after
to go
my
on a
birthday,
raid
so I'll
against
probably get some
powerful
Steam Deck
enemies
money.
in Sword
But I
Art
might also want to
Online
use that money
Fractured
for other
Let's
stuff.
check it out.
I'm too old, so I don't get birthday gifts anymore.
Rip.
Unless it's like you or like Shot or somebody, and then like our birthdays are all within like a week of each other anyway, so it's just like wasted money because it's just exchanging.
Yeah, it's so annoying. There's so many like birthdays that are so close together, close to mine. And it's just like,
Yeah. Like if you like me, Shad's, and Matt's are literally all within a couple days of each other at the end of July, and then yours is like the beginning of August, well, like the middle, but
yeah,
it's like 2 weeks after.
August may as well be like Christmas and summer.
Yeah,
so it's like you're buying gifts from multiple people, you're getting gifts.
It's like you're getting gifts, that guy's getting gifts.
Yeah. It might turn into a thing where we just do like Secret Santa instead. Just like just get random gifts for your friends.
Yeah.
We just buy Steve like a mic and a camera. So he's like forced to stream.
He already is.
Yeah, I mean, I think he probably at least has a mic. I don't know about a camera.
He has a camera. I gave him the PS4 one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He really wanted it, but then it took him like 2 months to get it from me.
I feel like I'm Dio. I'm like time skipping.
Pre-show comes from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which will be
Here we go.
October 11th.
Oh no!
Let's take a look at the latest character reveals.
Is this Sparking Zero?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this Jiren?
Full screen that.
Show Jiren.
This might
they've already
be.
shown Jiren.
Yeah, this is the that's
Probably
the
be
last trailer.
Zarbon. Oh no, yeah, this is the last trailer.
Yeah, this is the last trailer. The sword towards his fist.
Okay. I was right.
Yes. Well, yeah. So yeah, they did show. Yeah.
Again, for like the third time.
Now with the shirt on.
Yeah.
Justice is absolute.
Or tights. I'm not sure what Jiren exactly wears.
Okay.
You're my opponent, huh? Here it comes.
Okay.
I just love now whenever it comes to a trailer like this, like everyone online is saying GT, and I'm like, yeah, it's not happening, bro. Like, I don't know why. Nobody wants GT on Earth more than I do, probably. Maybe Rich, but nobody else besides me
I'm
and
probably
Rich.
a close second or third. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably the only person on Earth that like GT is their favorite part of Dragon Ball.
I mean, I probably like the characters from it the most.
The designs are definitely the best.
Nice.
Think you are? You challenge world champion? You got guts.
Yeah, in the official chat, everyone's just saying GT.
I saw that. Yeah, a lot of Grand Tours.
I mean, I love to see it because, like, I had to go through like the early 2000s when everyone was like hating on it, and I'd already seen the whole thing.
Any laws to be busting for real, no cap.
No cap. he got Riz.
Yeah, and Laws has a lot of riz. He's an absolute unit.
Missing out on that skibbity toilet.
Something about this is completely different. I think I'm slowly starting to get the hang.
Super Saiyan skibbity toilet.
Once I defeat you, I shall achieve the very
Hey, Solar Flare. Nah, you didn't really miss anything. They're still doing the pre-show, so nothing really new.
What's up, Matt?
Wait, so they already showed those characters before?
Yeah, this trailer was from a couple weeks ago. It was from the one when I didn't wind up coming to the meetup because I was doing a stream with Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, if you actually want to talk, Matt, you can do the Discord on your phone, and you can just go to Rich's Discord, and he's got a link to join the actual thing if you want to talk to us.
Yeah,
you don't need a camera. You could just talk.
And I don't think anyone else is joining because I know we only have a certain amount of space. But the only other person that I'm going to maybe predict could be joining is Josh Skullstar. Yeah, maybe.
So that wraps up our pre-show.
Could have reached out to Afro too. I love how they just cut the dude off in the middle of the
They cut the dude's career.
Yeah, what was that all about?
It was like, I'm like, whoa.
Oh yeah, it's our show.
They're like, no beards allowed, bro.
He got fired for saying the wrong thing.
I'm literally just moist for this like Bleach trailer though. Like I just want to see I want to see the end of the trailer where I see the developer. That's all I care about at this point.
Developer. Ubisoft.
I mean, whatever looks good is fine by me.
I mean yeah, but a lot of games like these days that like just don't like they play like garbage, like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's I can't do it again.
I'm just waiting on the Switch.
I mean, I tried comparing pictures of what we've seen so far with Jujutsu Kaisen, and I want to say the Bleach game looks a bit better, but I don't know if that's just maybe bias.
I mean, I'm fine with looks. I'm talking about gameplay.
The Hunter x Hunter game. That's right. That's another game everybody is very positive about, and I'm only hearing positive things about.
I have Rise, and I still haven't played it yet. I think the last one I played was World. It's like that's another game like just like Maxi Boost. It's like almost impossible to do solo.
Oh no, I said Hunter x Hunter, not Monster Hunter.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter. Duh. Okay.
We don't need another Monster Hunter. We don't need another. Well, they showed one. I don't want them to show another one. Forget that. I'm good.
I just get mad because whenever I hear Hunter x Hunter, I just hear Yu Hakusho in my head, and like, I just get angry.
Yeah, I like Hunter x Hunter, but it just doesn't compare to Yu Hakusho.
I actually only like the Chimera Anarch. I think everything else is kind of boring, but I know Matt will disagree with me. I think he likes the first two arcs. I don't. And the last one, the one after Chimera Anarch, is so boring. Like the government arc or whatever. Like no.
Oh, where what's his like Leorio is trying to get like elected to be the
it's so boring.
The only part I really remember from that is when Gon comes back and
the only thing that'll make me happy about the new Hunter x Hunter game. Yeah, I know you do, Matt. We've had conversations about this. And you also like Kurapika, who I think is like one of the worst characters in anime history. But
I mean, I like him.
He's like a less whiny version of Zenitsu. I hate both of them, but I mean, it's my opinion. Like, I'm sure people like him. Everyone has their fan base, but like the reason.
Actually, the funny thing is, I think the next arc, like in the manga from there, I think it actually focused on him. Funnily enough.
Well, the main reason. Shame on me. Yeah, whatever. I still like One Piece, so shut up.
The one reason. Are you caught up, Mark?
What?
Are you caught up in One Piece, or you were kidding?
No, I do like One Piece. I like.
I wasn't sure.
No, I love One Piece.
I don't know if he's caught up with where you're at, Zach.
Huh?
I don't know if he's caught up with where you're at. I'm not
how far? What arc are you in?
I'm at like just past the Big Mom stuff. Like, so I'm catching up.
So you are in the longest arc so far, which is Wano.
Yeah, Wano. Yeah.
Yeah, that's at least like maybe 120 or more episodes, maybe.
Yeah, I'll get there. Well, I read the manga first. I read the manga before
180ish because they start around like. I think they start around like 920ish, and then it's a lot of episodes.
What the hell?
I'll get there.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. I'm sorry, Zach. I don't want to interrupt you. I was trying to tell Rich before this thing starts that like the main reason I'm looking forward to Hunter x Hunter is so I can delete Jump Force because we finally have Meruem in a freaking game that's not bad.
Yeah.
So
Well, the funny thing is, people say it's funny because people say the gameplay of the Hunter x Hunter game they like. It's just the graphics that they don't like.
I don't care about graphics as much as gameplay anymore. Like I used to, but now it's just like anime games all kind of look good to me as long as like the gameplay is not like really bad.
I enjoyed Kill la Kill, the video game. That was fun.
Kill la Kill is still the best arena fighter, and I don't even like Kill la Kill. I don't like the show, but the game is my favorite arena fighter. I just wish it had more characters in it, but that's by Arxis.
It's like one of the few times Arxis made a 3D arena fighter.
I mean, they did a good job. They should do all of them because that thing was awesome. Every character is completely different and unique.
Oh yeah,
all 10 of them. But
I guess that was maybe a good one to do that for because I don't think there's that many. I could be wrong. I don't think there's that many characters in Kill la Kill.
No, there isn't.
No,
but like towards the end, it's just a lot of button mashing. It's like crazy, but it gave me a bit of carpal tunnel. But yeah.
Oh, when you're in like the symbiote fights at the end.
Yeah, and then Big Baby Boy be like, I'm crawling and doing a lot of damage, and I'm like, nah, this isn't happening.
Yeah, it looks awesome though. They just
It
cut them
does.
off again for another 5-minute timer.
They got technical difficulties. That's the problem, or maybe the stream's fucked up. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
it could be
curse.
behind the
Damn it.
scenes stuff.
Damn it. Curse. Sorry. Damn it.
Well, you can say "damn it." I just think you can't say the F word or like.
Well, I
any-
already said the F word.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
See, the problem is it's so hard to go through streams and changes. Like regular videos are maybe different, but it's like streams are like a pain in the ass.
I just substituted with another word.
I mean, that's one of my favorite words, but it's okay.
Well, like, I mean, that was the benefit of me being a school teacher for so long. It's really easy for me to like cut it out of my vocabulary if I don't want it there. But usually I want it there. So that's the problem.
So wait, videos can get demonetized and then your channel, like, I thought demonetized just means like, oh, you know, you just don't make money for that video.
Well, there's like 4 different types of demonetization. One of them is you're ineligible for ad revenue if they deem it unworthy. One is it gets claimed and it goes to the person who claimed it, or you share ad revenue with the person who claimed it, or the ad revenue goes straight to YouTube. They'll still play ads on your stuff.
Because it's like, I mean, I know for a fact, like these videos of mine, they do not do well in views.
Well, they
like,
do well, but you know what
they
they do well in is watch time. Because you can have like 25 views on like a live stream, but it'll count its total concurrent as like 69 to 70. And then your watch time is everybody's watch time combined. So it's like you could get very well like 120 hours out of like one live stream for watch time. Like so it's really good that you actually do a lot of streaming because you might hit that 4,000 in a year mark for watch time.
But the thing is, how many people actually watch the whole thing though? That's the other thing.
It doesn't matter because it's an aggregate. So like it's gonna take, if like me and you watch the whole thing, which we'll probably do again when we're editing, then like it still counts. You know what I mean? Because usually I'll get my lowest live streams, it'll be like 25 views, and then like let me just say what you're gonna say. I'll pull up my studio and I'll give you an example.
I was just gonna say, like, see, the thing is, if like cursing and stuff is that big of a deal to YouTube, why don't they make it easier to just go through your streams and stuff and like edit that stuff out, as opposed to like having to do it.
Funnily enough, my like worst stream to date so far is the one I just did with you and Afro.
Oh, of course. Well, I'm not surprised.
It's got 116 total views. Let's see the analytics. So, but it counts as, I want to see it for this video. Come on, YouTube.
5:30 p.m. PTST is 8:30. It seems like they're having some technical difficulty or something, though.
Of course they are.
Yeah, it's 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Mountain. I think 6:30 Central.
But welcome, IIB4DI3.
I was like, James is in the stream.
I can't tell if it's I's or I always get messed up with uppercase I's and
they're L's.
Lowercase L's. Well, I guess I'm taking it now.
Ooh.
Okay, so the watch time for that video for hours is over 3. It's like three hours like per person, even though the stream's only an hour long. That's the aggregate. So the total is like 59 hours. Yeah. So it's like, it counts a lot. Like, it's really good to do them. I just like, I'm too tired to set up a stream, and I know you guys weren't going to do it anyway. So no, you didn't miss anything yet.
Still didn't miss anything.
Technical difficulties, my dude.
They can't get it up.
Oh,
my Beast Gohan figure's hair is like so pointy. I could probably like, if I like ran my head into it,
turn into Big Boss in the next stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how many surprising things will be in this.
Like, we pretty much know. It's like Sparking Zero, Gundam 4, Sword Art Online.
Yeah, Sword Art.
And then Bleach.
I like, part of me kind of wishes that like they didn't tell us that Bleach was going to be shown, because imagine how
been a nice surprise.
I did see that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still excited regardless, but like, it would be extra. I feel like the most exciting things always get spoiled at a time.
Yeah.
And the things I don't care about like are always the things that don't get spoiled.
Well, sometimes we forget though, like that one stream where like Tenkaichi first got the trailer and like we forgot about it. And Josh was asking if it's Xenoverse 3, and we're like,
oh
no,
yeah.
remember that one? And then we were like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we weren't expecting that. Yeah, that's true.
Because it was like I think like 5 or 6 months after like the teaser, so it was like it had been a while.
To be fair, there was no rumors of, or anything of that game being shown off at
nothing
at the Game Awards that I know of. Oh well, see, we at least know it's not a mobile game.
No, it's not.
At the very least,
100% not a mobile game.
We're at least past that obstacle for once in 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if Matt saw the video I did on Bleach because like in the files, it's like categorized in a different filing format for the trademark than the mobile games are. So I knew it was going to be a console game. I just didn't know. I'm only worried about who the developer is and what type of gameplay it is. I don't want like square forward. I just don't want like straight up 4 square like combos. I want to see like actual good gameplay.
Oh, good. Thank Helen Keller above.
Here comes these people back again to get cut off again because I don't even hear them. Oh, wait, they're not back on your stream yet.
Pre-show, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
And
We don't like hanging out.
Hall for the main presentation.
None of us care about you guys.
Cool.
This guy be like,
Hey!
what the heck?
Hey, Anime Expo! How are you feeling, Anime Expo?
That was crazy because I saw it on my screen actually working, but it's synced up with the sound, but yours was like blank.
Anime fans here?
She's not an anime fan.
Okay, who loves
Oh, that might be why they're having technical difficulties. They're streaming live from AX. I forgot about that. They're not in studio.
Oh, man.
Ah, that's right.
Because AX is still going on.
Okay, I am loving this crowd. Can we get some
She's
cheers
kind
in
of
the
cute, no
front
cap.
row?
Nah, I think she's hot.
Are we
Well, I have very high standards, and Rich knows how impossibly high my standards are. So for me, she's cute.
Oh my god!
Nah,
You're
she's
lucky
like-
if you get that.
Nah, she's like halfway, half Asian. I'm okay with that.
All right, we don't need to get into races now, Zach. Rich just got demonetized again.
Also, we are live, everybody. So say hi to everyone at home. Hi, say hi to mom.
Annyeong.
Hi, mom. Yes. So
Solar Fair said, "Get your faces away from the screen, yo." Not everyone's blind like you, bro. Just like deal with it and watch the little box. Our beautiful faces are what's bringing in the views.
Super excited to be here. And we
Matt said, "Mark, your standards are so high they're all in outer space, dude." Because he'll always send me girls that he thinks are hot, and I'm like, bro, she's like a 3.
Big surprises.
Doesn't help that like my wife is hot, so
Amazing.
that's probably what it is.
Okay, to be honest,
My
like,
wife's
I was
actually
wondering
rich.
for y'all to figure out
We got
who we're
engaged
talking
like
about,
3
but
years
I'm kinda
ago.
loving that.
Nice.
Okay,
Like rich as in money rich or rich
No, as in
me?
you. And
Okay,
Zach was the
alright.
ring bearer. He remembers.
The voice of Mr.
Yeah.
Satan.
Zach, try to
Oh my God.
angle your phone a little bit
Okay,
downwards and sit up a little bit because you're giving off like Harvey Weinstein vibes.
Okay, well,
There you
we
go.
have
That's
a
better.
goodie bag.
Sorry, I know you were comfy, but like that was like the meme of like what I
$400,
see versus what she
Nah.
sees.
You're good. Nah, I'm not feeling well. That's the issue.
Oh, okay. You got some water or something next to you, bud?
Yeah.
No, I mean, who really
I think I had
wants
orange juice and the green tea already.
All right, cool.
Okay, well, let me give you the
I don't want to
direct-
dictate the stream. It just like
We're gonna
I don't want
throw
Rich's
a
views to go
QR
down.
code here in a little bit. You'll
Because
see
I'd be
throughout
like
the
the
show,
what was it?
and you just
I
have
forgot
to
what his
fill out
name
the
was.
survey for your chance
No,
to
but I want to be
win.
like Brandon Fraser
And
in the
everyone
whale.
at home
Oh
gets
my
to
goodness.
win,
Yeah, yeah.
okay? So, you know, we love the people at home.
I'm
No,
like, this
no,
is Zach, and these are my
stick with me,
fortunes.
stick- No!
It's Zach, Ari, Ty, Brian. I was on Full House.
Nice.
And, also, I want to tell y'all if we
Full
could
House, but
please
whatever
follow
works.
Bandai Namco.
Yeah, I mean, what was it?
Bandai Namco
Home
US,
Improvement.
That would be lovely
Oh, yeah.
as well.
I said
Okay,
Full House.
here's our QR code. Phones, wait! Bring back up the QR code.
I wasn't talking about your faces. I was talking about the people's faces on the live stream. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I always hate when they
that's what he
spend like 90% of it talking, and we never even know who they are.
I know. It's just like just show the stuff we want to see.
But I like QR codes and NFTs.
Yeah, right. I am happy though that like I mean I will give them a pass this time, Matt, just because they're streaming live from Anime Expo and they're not in like a studio.
Yeah.
But when they're in a studio, it goes on like way too long.
And don't worry, if you don't get this QR code right now, we're going to be throwing it up throughout the presentation. So don't you worry. I see people.
Man, I can't wait to get a bunch of keychains of like the characters in anime that nobody knows.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely don't have any keychains.
I'm okay with that.
They're like they're worth over $400. It's like a Goldo keychain.
Hell yeah!
I love that.
Give me a double
Wow.
It's gonna be that dude from JoJo's. Who's that small one with the Bart Simpson head?
Oh,
the one with the
Not
bug.
Part 4.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm looking. I will get this.
I didn't like him, but I
myself.
did feel kind of bad when he died.
It's because he cried like Zenitsu.
何かがおかしい。基本的に親切だよね。キリト君はこのメンバーが揃ってると圧勝だったね。届かなかったか。
So this is the one where it's actually supposed to go through the entire show. It's not like one arc, right? Because like I know like all the games have followed arcs. They followed each time they went into a different isekai. Each game covers that. But I think this one, I think Alization had 2 because Alization had 2 arcs. But
yeah, they did.
Yeah, so this is the one that has like everything. I think.
There was one
girl
season that
Lifa.
wasn't dubbed, and I had to wait on that, and I still haven't checked if it was dubbed. So
Oh,
they didn't
okay.
very much.
Do you have all of them back? I don't have all the DLC, but I do have all the games.
I might have watched the first 3 arcs, and then whenever it wasn't dubbed, it wasn't dubbed.
Oh, Alization's actually pretty good, but I don't know if I watched it subbed or dubbed because I usually watch them subbed. So that's probably. I think I watched it on Hulu, so it might have been subbed.
Okay.
But I prefer subs, so it usually for me I don't it doesn't register that I'm not listening to English.
They made him in season 1. They made him in season 1 really OP, and I'm like, they're just making it too easy.
Yeah, because it's more about the relationships and like his character arcs than it is like his powers.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they will nerf him later on so that he can come back with his like full powers at the end of the arc and like, you know, blast away. Okay, so it looks like we're not having our create a character this time, which is interesting because we're having costume sets for the main cast. Because usually in these games you create your own character because you're in the world.
Yeah, I forget which game I played. It might have actually. Oh crap! I think the game I played might have been on the PlayStation Vita.
Oh, so that they remade both of those on PS4 and they're cheaper, and I recommend those because there's multiplayer and co-op. But that's Hollow Realization, and what was the second one? It was Hollow Realization on Vita, and
Love seeing my favorites again. Well,
I forget what the second one's called, but it's the one where they're like elves with like Lifa and stuff when they're in the second isekai world.
Show some love to the producer of Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream, Shohei Mogami.
Now we get to hear them talk for like 20 minutes.
Like Hoya gozaimasu.
Hi, konnichiwa. Matt said Sword Art Online's not really his thing. It's a hit or miss. Like you can't blame people who don't like it. Yeah.
We're so happy you're here, and this is your first time on stage at Anime.
I love it though.
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the mics aren't working. That's cool.
配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。バンダイナムコエンターテインメントの最上でございます。今日は多くの皆さんにですね。
Talking so fast, I'm only catching like 3
One
words.
dude looks like a discounted Danny McBride.
He's like a fusion of Hideo Kojima and Danny McBride.
It's got like your current hair though, Rich.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that.
Here to introduce our title to you all. We don't have too much time today, but we have some new information to share with you all, so please enjoy.
Also, everybody, please say hi to our translator, Toshi.
What's up, Toshi?
Toshi is awesome. He's
Thanks,
going to be on
Jackie.
this stage as much as me. So you'll see a lot of Toshi, and we love that. Well, all these
The producer's like, what about me? Y'all killing for y'all hating on Japanese language?
a co-op action game featuring an all
20-player co-op. I'm not seeing creative character at all. So I think you do just play as
one game for the
maybe Kirito. Oh no, I see people playing as all the different characters. So in the co-op, but I don't know about the story.
Unlike past installments that were based on a game original universe, all the whispers. Okay.
Yeah, because all the other games were you were the main character. Like you met up with like Kirito and like everybody, but it was your character.
Players in one party, Mogami-san?
はい。本作はですね、アニメ
Wow. I don't know if there's extra difficulties. I guess I'm the only one. Can everyone still hear me in chat? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me in chat. You guys cut out for a second?
Oh, no, I was just saying, my mom called me about something. I was just answering her.
また再び出会うというストーリーとなっております。もう一つの大きな特徴としまして、20人のオンラインマルチプレイがございます。こちらは
Thanks, Matt.
ドームに対応してますので、どのハードを使いでも
By the way, guys, if you're in the stream, don't forget to give it a like while you're in the stream. It will help the algorithm pick it up, so please do so if you haven't already.
Yes, please.
Reignite past rivalries with
How do I do that?
You just got to minus the window to where you see the thumbs up underneath of the video, and you can just click it there. If you're on your computer, it's gonna be hard for us on stream unless you have the stream up in another window.
Yes.
Because we're not technically on YouTube; we're just streaming through YouTube.
Yeah,
So
I guess just go to my channel.
click on the visiting one, yeah, and then click like.
今回なんですけれども、上位エディションの予約特典としましてアーリーアクセスご用意しております。最大
I forget, but like our own likes to our videos, do they still count?
Yeah, they count.
Okay. Because sometimes when I like my videos now, it'll just say 0 likes.
Yeah, it'll say 0. Well, I mean, it also takes time to calculate. So, because
Sure, yeah.
if you're like me, you probably like your videos right away. So it hasn't had time to like calculate the likes yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I will definitely be taking advantage of that. But
I'm definitely gonna get this, but this is not gonna be a day one for me because I still got to work my way through Hollow Realization, and I think I gotta finish Fatal Bullet too.
Oh, by the way, if you were still there, LLB4DI3, thank you for subscribing.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So a new commercial showcasing a part of the new opening premiered today in Japan. We have a special version just made.
Rich, you're gonna want to mute this part of the stream.
Version of the commercial.
They're gonna show the new opening. It's definitely gonna be copyright claimed.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, you can keep it up a little bit because she's introducing it, but then like I'll tell you when to put it down.
Okay. Oh, now.
Now it is, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Because they always use stuff from the anime for the openings of the games.
Because it's good I can mute this without muting all of us.
Yeah. All right, I think it's over now. This is just the girl that sings the song, so. She's got a nice voice.
10月に発売が決定したソードアートオンライン家庭用ゲーム最新作ソードアートオンラインフラクチュアードデイドリーム
Matt said, "Oh, you guys like your own videos too?" Yeah, every like counts. I'm not gonna not like my videos.
I mean, yeah, you know.
I even commented on my videos, and I like the comment.
Like, I mean, as of right now, YouTube allows us to do it. So it's like, you know,
Yeah,
hey.
you got to get in every piece that you can, so the algorithm picks it up. Oh, I know her. She's done other Sword Art songs, hasn't she? For the anime.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Bless you.
No, it's a cough.
Cough you.
Yeah. No, I feel like that when I'm like this.
Sick you.
Thick you. Yeah.
No,
Bless you, cough you, thick you.
No, this thing that I've been having is like a regressing like fever going up, down, up, down. I don't even know what's what anymore. I don't know.
Dang.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
It's like Itachi. You got the ninja AIDS.
Another banger for the SAO community. And you have some other fun updates for the SAO community.
Did you get checked out yet? Maybe you need antibiotics or something if you're like, you might have an infection.
Yeah, possibly.
Because even if you have like sinus issues or something, like it is spring, so you could have gotten infected easily.
Yeah, it's been going around. But when it comes to coughing, it's not that bad. I was worse 2 days ago.
So you don't have like strep throat or anything like that. You just have like a normal cough
and a fever.
It's like the tickle cough and then the fever.
I had the tickle cough like 3 days ago.
Okay.
I thought it was just allergies, and I had no fever. Then I'd just go up, down, up, down. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the fever might be a sinus infection. You might have to just like try to get some antibiotics. Or how long has it been? Has it been over a week?
It's only been like maybe 4 days.
Okay, you can wait another day or two.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens on like Saturday and Sunday. Then I'll just go to my doctor.
Yeah.
But I tested myself. I did not have COVID.
That's good.
Well, I could smell.
Yeah, after this panel at 7:30.
Well, I mean, the different strains of COVID are so watered down now, especially if you've been vaccinated before, that like it doesn't really affect vaccinated people like it does unvaxxed.
I actually never lost my sense of smell or taste a couple times.
I lost my sense of taste for 3 years.
Is out of time.
Like mayonnaise was burning my tongue. It was terrible.
That's crazy.
It felt like somebody was dragging. It felt like somebody was dragging a fork across my tongue, even if I just had mayonnaise. Like it's insane.
That sucks, especially because I like mayo.
And it just came back, so I can finally have hot sauce again. It was like it was awful.
Unfortunately, our panel has come to a close now, but let us share one
Panel's
last
closing
thing.
now.
Thank you, guys.
Who's AG? I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
Is he like a character original for the game?
AGE?
AG.
Guys.
It's EIJI, I think. EAG.
It's a movie.
Should I mute it again?
Blah, blah, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Dims is making this. Dims is doing so much.
Yeah, that must have really grown or something.
Yeah.
Maybe Xenoverse just really helped. I think really helped them.
I mean, Xenoverse sold a shit ton.
I think it is. Xenoverse 2 is the most highest sold Dragon Ball game, right?
Yeah, and Fighters is coming up underneath of that. I think Fighters is at like 8 or 9 million.
Okay.
Wait, are those two like? Are those three new characters?
Oh, you're good, by the way. You can put it up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they look like original characters. So maybe we're not creating our
that.
characters. Maybe you're witnessing it through them, like a Xenoverse kind of style.
Oh crap! I just realized this is technically not live.
Right
Ah,
here
crap.
at Anime Expo. Never before seen.
What's not live?
The on mine because the live isn't red; it's like gray.
Oh no!
Is it on yours, Mark? Is it a lot farther ahead?
No, you're pretty close. I'm at
Follow at SAO Games for the latest updates.
All right, I'll just click it live.
We're gonna move on.
Okay, yeah. Didn't spoil anything.
Yeah,
That's
I'm like only like a minute ahead of you.
Dragon Ball fans in here.
I'm gonna like know who the character is before you do and crash the stream.
Y'all are jealous because I gotta play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and the game is beyond fun. People, seriously.
No, it's not.
And
Can we stop like gassing it up though, for real? Like, I mean, like we know it's gonna be fun, but like we don't. I've been hearing people talk about this is gonna be the best Dragon Ball game ever. I'm like, all right, well, so far nothing's beaten Infinite World, so I don't want to hear that, but we'll see.
No cap, for real, for real.
I mean, roster decisions aside, I mean, I am really liking it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just don't want to gas it up because, like, I feel like.
Satan, 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 Satan.
Yeah, maybe they should go with the Japanese voice for that. Be like, Satan!
Summoning the devil over here.
That's a big boy.
I'm like, damn, boy, he's thick.
Thick boy.
Nah, he be looking like Peachy's dad.
All right. I mean, Hercule's already been revealed for the game, so
I also hate how much people like him. I mean, he was good in the Tenkaichi 3, but
here's the thing: I don't mind Hercule as a character. I just hate that he has to take up like spots in the video games. Like, I don't care about playing as him. I want to be the characters that shoot lasers and stuff.
No,
I don't think I started not liking him until the English dub, because like in Japanese he was like pretty endearing and thoughtful, but in the English version they make him such a clown.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Want to sing him happy birthday to
No,
you.
no.
Happy birthday's copyright. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, it is.
I'm like, how is that not in the public domain?
Right?
Damn, that got loud.
It's the Lil Yachty version. That's why.
I'm gonna chat out on that later.
Okay, but you know what's really cool?
I guess the cameras are like, okay, yeah, they're having some difficulties.
I heard you received something special from the dev team today.
I did. They
Yeah, because he's taking spots from characters I care about, like Cooler and Super 17.
Immense power is really like.
Putting down the jump, of course.
That's right. So
I got so pissed when Toriyama retconned him, his like full name after the dub, and gave him my name. Like, oh, his name's not Hercule or Satan. It's Mark Hercule Satan. I'm like, thanks, bro. Thanks. Thanks.
He
You're like
knew.
Chris
He
from
knew.
Resident Evil 5. Thanks.
Let's play them clips. Let's play this clip. Where we at? Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see Cell. Linux.
Phil, I'm gonna knock you out in 1 minute flat. Dynamite kick!
Did you see Kakarot's like free update for thanking people for 8 million sales?
Nice.
They did a new category for the legendary Super Satan, and it's just Mr. Satan like with like blonde hair.
Nice.
Now I'll finish you! No way, that doesn't...
I wonder if he'll be as broken as he was in Tenkaichi 3, because it seems like his moveset is like switched around, like the present bomb rush and stuff like that.
If you want to win, pay me 20 million zen.
Yeah, it seems like he isn't as much of a joke.
Right. Like there's present, but present rush is like his ultimate, because it's switched with like boo kick for his special. But he is a joke because his ultimate and his rush attacks, they have a 50-50 chance of actually doing damage or not. Same with Yajirobe. So it does a coin toss whether it actually does damage or whether it does zero.
Even an android can't stand up to the mighty power that is...
Okay, so I don't think that was. I want to say that wasn't the only thing we're getting, but
No, they just wanted to bring this guy out because he's probably on a panel, so they have to pad
That's
out
fair.
the hour and a half long stream.
yeah. That reminded me of that. Remember that unlockable mode in Budokai 1 where you just played as Hercule and like you just, I think, fought all the Z fighters and Cell. That's what that made me think of.
That was crazy.
Let's give a
That was super hard. There's the producer.
The biggest GT fan on the planet.
I mean, what makes me a little bit happy of them making GT DLC means that people will think it's popular enough now that they would pay for it. So that's one thing that's like a good aspect of it.
My only concern is then that just thinks that they're just going to make a DLC all the time. That's my concern with that.
Well, this is Spike Chunsoft, who hasn't had GT in like the past like 5 or 6 games that they've made. So
yeah.
And it sounds like in terms of power ranking, Mr. Satan's going to be,
Obviously at the top of the power rankings, you know? I mean, true power. That's what I'm talking about.
He's like, yeah, of course.
No, Matt, I doubt they're going to say anything about GT.
Yeah, God forbid they be transparent.
He's talking about having a competitive mode for esports. But I think they're going to do it the same way that they did it in Tenkaichi 3, where they have the power stocks.
Oh yeah, they have. I think they already confirmed that it's
No,
like
but I'm talking about
BP or
this,
something.
right? But I think specifically he's talking about esports, so I think that's how they're going to do it. Because they asked him if Mr. Satan's going to be the most powerful character in the game, and as a joke, and he actually responded to it like legitimately.
He's like, well, actually, yes.
Been tuned to or adjusted for or equalize strength across the board like an esports fighting game. Rather, it is built to display Dragon Ball battles in their purest form, where the destructive power and strengths of characters are faithful to the source
what I said.
material to drive that feeling.
I do appreciate that they're not making it all about esports. That is refreshing.
Yeah. No, Matt, that's only for competitive online play. It's not going to be for friend versus or anything like that, though you can choose to do stocks if you want.
I do think it's cool that they are like, they're trying to appease both sides, like, the people that want to play more seriously, but also like, people that just want to play for fun and all that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. It doesn't matter. Like it's not like you can basically, if you want to be like Gogeta Blue, like you get to fight a whole team of 5 like feeble characters. You're gonna have like Chaozu, Mr. Satan, Tianjin Han, Yamcha, and Krillin versus like Gogeta Blue. Which
by the way, Blue Gogeta, I did see in a video. He does actually have Stardust Breaker. Yeah.
Satan had a bit of a weaker power in the anime.
So his Super Saiyan version is probably like not the movie version.
Yeah, the Super Saiyan version does. I don't think it has Stardust Breaker. I think it has like the barrage beam move and stuff.
I still wish I wonder how you can customize the fusions, because you can't like. They're not characters. Well, you can choose them, right? You just like you can also choose to fuse into them.
Maybe they're only like you're only customizing them if you pick them from like the gate. But like
if you fuse into them,
then it's just one of the default
accessories.
versions.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
So does that mean like a character like Mr. Satan has no chance of winning?
No way.
For Tani-san?
もちろんそんなことはないです。バトルゲームなので、当然どんなキャラクターにも勝利のチャンスはあります。ステータスは違えどですね、コンボであったりですとか、高速移動で回避するアクションだったりですとか、カウンターですとか。
So for me, he's talking about every character's balanced in like their own unique way, even though like their power and attacks and speed are different. But for me, it's like if a character has a rush attack, then like you do have an advantage over a character who doesn't have a rush attack because you can spam that.
They can all use common actions such as.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there was a character. There were some characters I feel like in the old Tenkaichi games that. I'm trying to think if there was anybody that didn't have any rushes.
There were characters that didn't have rushes.
Oh no, I'm saying like I'm trying to think if there were any ones that didn't have rushes that were pretty good. I think Super 17, he actually didn't have any rush attacks, and he was nasty.
Right.
He also had really good reach though because he was so tall.
She means again. How would you, as Mr. Satan, defeat Perfect Cell again?
Oh, she mentioned
She said the
canon.
no word. She said the no word.
Damn stream. I'm so tired of this argument. Mentioning canon when it comes to Dragon Ball at all is just useless.
Yeah, I'm like, ugh.
There's like 6 different canons.
The only cannon I care about is Special Beam Cannon. Or Final Gala Cannon.
Who would actually main Hercule?
There's a lot of people, surprisingly. There's a lot of people that like Mr. Satan. I remember in Tenkaichi 3 days, there was people that liked Arale the most out of everyone.
Oh, I remember my friend John, he always used her against me, and she was such a pain in the ass.
She's
Oh my
broken,
God.
yeah.
Which one?
Arale from Dr. Slump and Dragon Ball.
Yeah, she's like the short little girl with like purple hair and glasses.
With the poop stick.
She was in like an episode or 2 of Super, actually.
That's right. And she was in OG Dragon Ball too, but she's from Dr. Slump.
Yeah, she's from one of Toriyama's like older creations. I think it's older than Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah, it's the one he wanted to get famous, and he was only supposed to do like the Legend of the 3 Kingdoms. So he wanted Dragon Ball to only be like a short thing while he was taking a break from Dr. Slump, but he got mad because it became more popular than Dr. Slump. He like legitimately got mad at it.
Giant roster and enjoy the game as much as I do.
You heard it here first, guys. Mr. Satan defeats Perfect Cell again. That's right. That's
funny because his normal voice doesn't sound that different from Hercule.
Yeah, which means he's a bad voice actor. I actually like I actually like Mr. Satan a lot in GT. I think he's like a really good character in GT. I just don't like him in Z.
I think he's fine in the Boo saga. It's the
He gets better. Like after he becomes friends with Mr. Boo and stuff, he becomes better.
イベントにお越しになれない方に向けましては、
Road
アメリカの
Tour.
さまざまな場所でですね、集大を乗せたロードツアー
Road Tour should be Grand Tour.
ぜひ一人でも多くの皆様、お客様にですね、プレイしていただければと思っています。
Yeah, so the game is playable here at Anime.
I guess that's where they're gonna have
at the Bandai
demos
Namco
at.
Entertainment booth. So if you haven't checked it out yet, come check it out. But for those of you watching at home, as you see on screen right now,
Yeah, I'm not going to Jacksonville or Tampa. Tampa's like 3 hours away from me, and Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, of course, there's none. Like, wow, there's none in like Jersey or New York. Wow.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
But also for all of you watching at home,
We're just like, hey, Mark, I'm coming over again, so we can go play the demo in Jacksonville.
across the United States, okay? From Jacksonville to Portland. That's awesome, right? You could play in your
No.
hometown. So
Yeah, you can play in your hometown, except for not in Texas or Idaho or
Yeah, what like very specific.
The entire East Coast besides Florida.
ドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロは、2024年10月11日に発売を予定しております。ファンの皆様のご要望にお答えすべく、さまざまなエディションを用意しておりますので、ぜひそちら楽しんでいただければと。
So I got the Ultimate Edition. I pre-ordered it from GameStop's website because you can only get the standard edition in store. So the deluxe and the ultimate, you have to order online, and it can't ship to a store. It can only ship to your house. And Rich, I think you got the collectors right from Bandai Namco's website.
Yes.
Yeah. Zach, did you pre-order it?
Nah, I'll just play whenever Rich brings it over to my home.
Okay.
October 11th.
Matt says, I always hate when they do these limited release things talking about the demo, by the way.
We've sadly run out of time.
Yeah, I mean, what? Ran out of time.
I'm so sorry.
You're joking, right? This is just a troll, right?
I think I mean we are an hour into the stream. It might just be because they started so late because of technical difficulties, but they have like a time constraint. That won't stop them from showing trailers. I think somebody behind the scenes is like, all right, you guys got to wrap this up so we can show the trailers. Because they still have to do Sparking Zero, they have to do Gundam Breaker, they already did Sword Art, and then they have to do the Bleach now.
I'm guessing the Bleach thing is going to be like the last thing.
Probably, yeah.
Because it's the only thing that hasn't been officially revealed yet.
Yeah.
I said something about Goku Black Rose.
Well, I can't come all the way from Japan empty-handed now, can I?
No.
Yeah, so here's the character reveal trailer.
Panel, and please enjoy a first look at a fight between Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose and Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku.
Oh, nobody cares.
Let's go.
We already saw these guys.
Yeah, don't make us tune into a stream if you're not going to show us anything new.
What? Wow.
Just a custom battle.
Take your leave at once.
I mean, you know, admittedly, they're characters I don't mind seeing gameplay of, but like, you can't reveal anything new. Like, the game isn't that far off.
I think Sign is kind of a waste when you have mastered UI in the game.
I agree. I personally think Sign is a really lazy transformation. I can't believe they don't want to show anything new.
I know, we're like 3 months out to the game and they still have like 50-something characters.
A lot of other characters to show, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 50-something.
I mean, it would have probably just been a bunch of characters we don't care about, but like still. Ooh, he uses it. Okay, he uses the scythe outside of the ultimate. That's kind of sick.
Especially this fight, because you know, if this was like in the show, this fight would have been over in like a second.
What immaturity?
What the hell was that? You like did a counter?
It's the rage counter. It's like you tap L1 in classic mode twice, or you tap R3 in the standard mode. It's like it's basically a parry. It's called like rage reverse or something. Elite's going to transform to Mastered UI. Can he transform into Mastered UI from this form, or is it?
That would be so stupid if he couldn't.
Because it looks like they're just two separate characters. Yeah,
I mean, he does have some cool ass moves, but like,
Because I challenged you to this fight, I was able to identify my weaknesses. I'm grateful.
oh, that was the victory pose.
people
Yeah,
are
that
like,
was a
yay,
letdown.
woo, stuff we've already known
Had
about.
a good time.
I don't know why I thought they were going to show anything new. We always get disappointed, like every single time.
Yeah, I feel like this convention in particular, is it always this convention? They always like.
Gosh, you guys are like a class.
I was going to use an inappropriate word. Tease us.
Yeah. I think the big one for this stream is just going to be Bleach. And by the way, it's not a trailer. I think it's just an announcement. By the way, there's two trailers that are scheduled in like a whole day. I think in like 25 hours from now or something, and it's on like a different thing.
In here.
I sent you the tweet.
That's terrible.
It's like called like C4 or something like that.
I thought the anime was getting a trailer tomorrow, and the game would get a trailer tonight.
You're kind of low key.
Is it the anime?
Yeah, the anime is definitely getting a trailer tomorrow. I thought the game was getting a trailer because I typed Kubo. I thought initially he was literally saying to tune in tonight for the game.
Because I thought we were going to get 2 trailers tomorrow, so probably one's going to be the game and one's the anime. Because I know we're getting.
Okay, we need to give Chibi Gundam more love.
I think today.
Gundam's here.
I'm gonna read the tweet that Kubo said, or the thing.
Low-key, I love Ariel from Witch Mercury, but Chibi Gundam.
It was like 2 trailers, 27 hours tomorrow, and like Troop 4 or something like that.
Oh no, what happened? Oh, there we go. Okay, all is well. You're okay, Chibi. Oh my, the eyes. There we go. Are you gonna just be hanging out? Okay, Chibi Gundam is staying. All right. But you aren't our only special guest. Let's hear it for Chief Producer Maddie and Producer Masanori Tanaka.
Can we get a remake of Rebirth, please? I mean, not a remake, a port. Like, I'll just take a straight up port of Rebirth. I've been wanting a collection for the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games for like forever.
Thanks for the VFid, right? How do I look?
It's just annoying having to go on PS3 and play them all the time.
I love this crowd so much. Okay, we are so excited to have them here, right, everybody?
Yeah. It's like so low energy now. I'm just like, come on.
Hello, AX. I'm Matty. Are you having fun? Okay.
I saw Rich's smirk and made me lose it.
And hello, X. I'm Tanaka. Do you like? No. Do you love Gundam?
Of course, we love Gundam. I mean, it sounds like
Yeah, it said the official the Kubo and staff account has basically confirmed the new Bleach game will appear at the Bandai Namco Entertainment panel at Anime Expo 2024 later tonight.
Trailer or announcement?
Just said appear. I mean, that would like.
Gundam is actually.
I do know that some of the screenshots that I've been sharing were like hidden on Twitter, so it's like I think they might be from the trailer. And that picture that like for the main screen that you were seeing of Ichigo, I heard is like graphics from the actual trailer, not from the game.
Amongst all these contents, the only Gunpla game series has been Gundam Breaker, the Gundam Breaker series.
Okay, so real fast, I just want to get a show of hands here. Who here builds Gunpla? Okay.
I mean, I've built like 3 of them, so I guess so. I don't like collect them like crazy.
Yeah, I've built some.
I have a regular wing that I'm about to build though, Rich, master grade.
Right. Okay.
Because I already have wing custom and I have the. Well, I gave you some of my Gundams recently for your birthday.
By defeating enemies.
Did you display them yet, or did you not get that new glass case yet?
No, the problem is, I have the glass case. The problem is they came a little more apart in the bag, in the packages.
Yeah,
and like I just haven't gotten around to like.
You just gotta get in the mood to, yeah.
I did display the Black Mana, of course, but that's,
you can take it out onto battle
right.
again, and you repeat and customize your Gunpla even further.
but I packed you the instructions with the soft packs, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. It's just I saw that and I was like, oh, I'll do this another time.
Yeah, for real.
I just have them off to the side right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what would have been nice if they.
I wish it would include glue, because I think like when I build Gundam like Wing, the new one, I'm probably gonna glue them.
What I was gonna say is, what would have at least been kind of cool is if they at least announced like a demo, an online demo, or a beta or something. I don't know
Seems
why
like demos have been pretty rare these days.
And Tanaka-san, I think they're.
Is that Shadow?
Fighting games
Wing
though. Yeah, that's
you
a
guys decide
sick.
which one the
That's
cool
really
one
cool
is and
looking.
which one the unique one is.
Street Fighter 6 have one.
Yeah, a lot of fighting games have at least betas these days.
Yeah, so we can test our network and not get paid for it.
Yeah, right.
OK、sorry。俺ガンプラを使ってアバター俺ガンプラをアバターとして使ってビジュアルロビーで他のプレイヤーとも交流できます。
Are they still going with the same story, do you think, where you're like in the school?
Let us show everybody. Use your own Gunpla as your own avatar and show it off to your friends and other.
Because I haven't played 3. Like new Gundam Breaker is really the only one that I played that I have.
Break down how do you make them look.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The way they're saying makes it sound like your avatar is your is the gun or mobile suit you make. But I don't know if that's just for story or what.
方もいらっしゃると思いますが、ガンダムブレイカー4では、ゲームの中で、ボタンを操作することで、手軽に再現をできるようになって
I love how we got like for Dragon Ball 1 custom fight, and I'm talking about Mr. Satan for like 15 minutes.
The weathered effect, even use decals on them. Gundam Breakers custom.
Why don't they at least tell us who the stupid pre-order character is? Like, oh my god!
I know, for real. Don't they want people to pre-order the game? What are they gonna do, like a month before it comes out?
Yeah. I don't understand why they're being so secretive. Like, I understand like maybe like a few months ago, but like, come on. Like,
And you said it's never been in a Tenkaichi game, but that doesn't include Raging Blast, right?
That I don't know. That's the thing I'm not really sure about, honestly. It's like I don't know if they're counting Tenkaichi as separate from Raging Blast. It's so hard to say.
今回は、その中から、3つの進化ポイントをご紹介させていただきます。
Absolutely. Gundam Breaker 4 is a great starting point for players curious about the series. That being said, we know our existing fans love the gameplay of Gundam Breaker 3. So the challenge was to maintain that Gundam Breaker soul while finding ways to.
So where does new Gundam Breaker fit into the timeline or the? Why does it have like a new moniker instead of a numbered value?
I honestly don't know. They did that same thing with the Versus series, and like both times they do that, the game is not as good. I don't know. I think there's supposed to be like soft reboots for like the West or something like that.
Yeah, I remember when the game first came out, you gave me 3 because you got new, and then like we traded back. Like you ended up giving me new, and then like you got back 3 because you liked 3 better or something like that.
Yeah. Watch the new pre-order character Sparkins. There be that guy with the giant nipples. Oh, Monaka. People were saying that. You know what? I almost wouldn't put that past them. With how much they love their Joe characters.
I would almost downgrade my pre-order to like the deluxe.
That would almost make me want to cancel my pre-order. Honestly, almost for Sparkin Zero if they did that.
But they like troll us even harder. It's like Super Saiyan 4 Monaka.
Oh my god.
Could be Zeno too.
Oh yeah, or like the Grand Priest or something.
One of Zeno's bodyguards, one of the Grand Priests. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I actually wouldn't mind if it was one of the gods, depending on which one.
Yeah, because they're not all going to be in there. Like maybe 1 or 2 of them though.
Find your favorite play style.
Yeah, I would like the Egyptian chick. I forget her name. Or
the problem is my 2 favorite ones are 2 of the universes that weren't involved. I like the Fox guy and the Sea Monster guy.
オンラインにつなぐことで、他のプレイヤーから、グッドをもらうこともあります。
Yeah, and Gundam Breaker 4 has a diorama mode, which is a new way to show off your custom Gunpla. You can create your own special diorama, but combine.
Isn't that just like a photo mode?
With various backgrounds,
yeah, it looks like it.
Objects and effects at your hands. If you share it online, the other players could give you a good sign. Good sign. Here are some examples Cool. So if you use the underground background, you can make like this underwater effect diorama looking thing.
Yeah, the feeling was
You can go to
underwater.
the next one. Who doesn't like that? Yeah.
I love how it's like literally 3 people cheering the whole audience.
Aw, did you all like that?
Yeah.
That was some really
I always
cool
come off as so pessimistic in these streams, but it's just like there's so much hype build up that crashes during every one.
Yeah.
And we'll do it all again in the next one too.
I mean, like, this stuff is kind of cool, but I also had less expectations for Gunbreaker 4.
Right. It's like I'm gonna get it regardless anyway, but it's not gonna be like a day one purchase for me for sure.
Out of time. I feel bad every time I have to say that. Okay, let's give a round of applause for Maddie Tanaka-san.
Yeah, Matt, that's why I had to make an entire video about it, addressing it, because like people were going crazy on my channel for stuff.
On August 29th, and you can take part in the open network test from July 18th to 20th. Okay.
So the game releases August 29th?
Okay.
Yes.
I'm getting confirmation that there's one more thing in my invisible earpiece that
It's
doesn't
Bleach.
exist. Maddie, what's going on?
Oh, play that video.
Come again?
Yeah.
God bless you. Oh, I think it's a Pac-Man thing for Gun and Breaker.
That's kind of cool.
That's like, yeah, that is kind of cool.
That's fun.
Gundam and Pac-Man. That's a combo I never
Oh, you
thought
can do
I'd see.
stickers too? Okay, this is like the most exciting thing I've seen on this stream so far today.
Have they done this kind of collaboration thing in the past?
No.
No, but I guess it makes sense because Bandai Namco owns, the rights to the Gundam games and Pac-Man, Namco. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if they'll do other collaborations.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh, should do like a Tekken one or like a Klonoa one or something. Soul Calibur one.
The stage right
Yeah.
now Anime Expo, y'all. Two of our longest running franchises together at last.
Anything with the next Smash Bros. game?
It's like we don't have time for anything, guys, but we have time to watch like a person in a Pac-Man suit and a person in a Chibi Gundam suit, like fake talk to each other.
Gundam, how awesome is that? Is this not like the coolest duo? I'm like, just like, what is this happening?
Well, you guys didn't want to show new stuff for Sparking Zero, so yeah, it is the coolest duo right now.
The more this girl talks, the less her hotness for me is rising. It's like her power level's going down.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but it's not doing her any favors. I'll say that.
I'm sensing airhead status on that.
She just keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Like, how awesome is that? We're out of time. Sorry. She's tall. Unless she's probably wearing like heels.
Yeah, the heels.
Chill with the heels.
Let's get one with the crowd. Come on, we gotta get one with the crowd, okay?
Oh, we're taking time for selfies. How long was the stream? They say like an hour and I thought it was an hour and 20
I actually
minutes.
don't know. I don't think I saw the time. I just saw like the time it starts.
It said it on the picture that you got. It's like 5:30 to something. I think it's like 5:30 to 6:50. I want to say.
Pac-Man, follow me. Let's scoot this way to the right. To the right.
All right, like I like this collaboration, but like,
This is just silly.
Show Bleach already, please.
Yeah, they always got to overblow something.
Follow my voice. Okay. And now I guess let's slowly turn around. Everybody turn around. Wait, no, this way. We have to
I don't know why she chose to wear heels because it looks like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs like on stage. She's just like so much taller than everybody.
And she's taller than the.
She's taller than the Gundam.
One fucking platforms.
Everybody
Black Forest, damn it.
okay? Y'all do the countdown. Yay! Okay, let's hear it one more time for Pac-Man and Chibi Gundam, everybody.
I love that one dude holding a chainsaw blocking like half the people behind him.
Maddie-san and Tanaka-san.
Nice.
All right, come on. Come on now.
Oh, bye, y'all.
Yeah, bye.
Goodbye.
They'll make it. I have faith.
That's it. Maybe she just is short without them and wants to feel like she's looking down on everyone instead of everyone looking down on her.
Let's give him another round of applause, shall we?
That makes a lot of sense.
We made Chibi Gundam and Pac-Man come out, and then we're like, look this way, go that way, over here, over there. They were great. Okay. Also, let's just take a moment really quickly. Y'all know the drill, right? Scan the QR code. Thank you. Thank you for the enthusiasm.
I'm gonna get malware for this.
Again, for your chance to win a Bandai Namco goodie bag. Anybody need to get
1 out of 5 prize packs from everybody in the world watching this right now.
I'm really liking, the sharp spikes of Beast Gohan's hair right now are becoming more inviting.
Almost through.
Maybe into my temples.
All right.
There's over 12,000 people watching the live stream, by the way, not to mention everyone split off live streams, and 5 chances to win a prize worth over $400.
Good one. I heard someone say Digimon. You were funny. Okay. So who wants another surprise? I just broke your heart. I'm sorry. No, don't cry. I'm so sorry. They're yelling at me. I'm sorry. Okay, but we do really have a special announcement for you all.
Okay.
Another world premiere.
Okay.
I wonder if they're going to do copyright
I forgot
music.
that I was wearing that. Okay, this is going to be revealed here for the first time.
Yeah, this is definitely Bleach.
Y'all want to see
just
it?
do it.
Do you?
Bankai! I love how they showed a clip at the... All right, I got to watch this on the big screen.
Yeah, same. Wait, you sure this is Bleach?
No.
For strength.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's Bleach.
It is, yeah.
If I cannot protect them from the wheel, then give me a strong blade.
Hell yeah.
And enough strength
I mean, they're not going to show anything, but
to shatter fate.
Do you wish to save your family?
Just tell me how. I'll do anything.
You must become a Soul Reaper.
I thought I saw in the leaks they were going to start with Aizen, though.
Who the hell is that?
It said Rebirth.
Yeah. Of course, we're not going to show anyone like really crazy, but it's
Right.
okay. I'll forgive it. I'll forgive it this once.
Finally, at least we got a game. I'm just waiting to see the developer at the end.
I'm like the Chad.
They're like all the main characters and Okuyara.
I wish. All right.
So it does look like, it doesn't look like an action. It does look like an arena fight. It might have been action though. I don't know. Did he take on Fisher King or was he just there?
I'm not sure. I don't think we actually saw them fight.
Stream can't handle the trailer.
College coming soon. Yeah, I could not see a developer, but then again, it also went by fast.
I tell y'all, you were so special to be in this crowd and seeing this for the first
I mean,
we had like code names. I wasn't allowed to say anything about this. I mean, that is the beauty of Anime Expo. Am I wrong? How do y'all feel about that? Did you like what you saw? I can actually say this word now. Who is excited for Bleach?
That was the only good thing you showed.
Yeah, the rest of the stream, I wanted to pour bleach in my eyes.
Final guests for our last segment: Suzuki-san, Takahashi-san, Miwa-san, and Horiyuchi-san.
Are they going to actually talk about the game?
I think so.
I mean, you know, I know it was like heavily very edited trailer, but from what they showed, I think it looks fine.
It is by... Okay, it says Valve Corporation, Steam Corporation. Hold on.
Loudest round of applause. This is our last segment, our final guest.
It says Bandai Namco Entertainment, so I think it's just in-house.
Okay.
We're
That's
so excited you're
they're
here.
usually
You all wanna
better.
give a
I
quick
feel like
introduction?
in-house.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Tsuzuki from Bandai Namco and the producer of the game. Are you ready?
It's going to be on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and on Steam. It's not going to be on Switch.
Everyone, I'm Keiichiro Takahashi.
It'll probably be on
Media
Switch too, I
Editor
bet.
Of Weekly Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
Do you love Bleach?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
About
Bandai
friggin'
Namco
time.
Entertainment. It's Bandai Namco Entertainment for sure, because there's the copy right there. It's definitely the in-house studio.
Okay. I mean, definitely could be
Hello
worse,
everyone,
I'd say.
I'm Horiuchi from Studio Piero and Bleach Anime Associate Producer. Bankai!
Oh, he's actually from Studio Period.
Yeah, I saw that come up.
Hello everyone, I'm Miwa.
Matt said my blind ass couldn't follow. Is it a fighting game or not? I honestly can't tell. It could be action adventure. It could be arena fighter. I couldn't tell from the trailer.
I think it's a fighting game that will have like
a story mode
segments
that's like a beat 'em up,
where you can beat up enemies. That's what I'm predicting.
So like fuse like Soul Resurrection with like Naruto Storm, basically.
They're going to be discussing how the
Yeah,
involved
yeah,
in the game
yeah.
production. I'll see you on a little
Which, to be fair, a lot of Bleach fighting games did do that. I think maybe where you.
I
could,
know.
like,
I just looked it up. It's not coming to Switch. Yeah, and it says right there too. It's PS5, PS4, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam. It's not coming to Nintendo unless it gets
fighting action.
Unless it
That's what the
comes.
genre is.
It says fighting action.
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So that's what we're saying then. So it is like action during like the story, and then probably the boss battles are the arena stuff.
Thank you.
And when we do versus, we're probably gonna do arena.
僕の方から簡単に紹介できればと思っているんですけれども、このゲームまず
You have Steam anyway. Okay.
ブリーチ
There
の
we go.
久しぶりのコンソールゲームでジャンルが対戦アクションになっています。で、
So it'll be cool on a Steam Deck. I'll probably be playing it on the Portal if I get it by then.
Probably get it for PS5. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get it
really
for
to tell.
PS5.
I'd like to share a few
Yeah.
details about this game.
I got to get a new hard drive though. My 1 terabyte internal like extra hard drive is not cutting it.
Available on the platform shown on screen.
Well, that they showed on screen. There you go.
で、今回なんですけれども、ブリーチを
See, the problem with Switch 2 is Switch 2 is not even coming out until like maybe the end of next year. So like this game might already be out by then.
They're saying March 2025, so we'll see.
They're saying March 2025.
Yeah.
latest 左右したりとか、それこそ挽回して
For what? Switch 2 or for Bleach?
No, for Switch 2.
Okay.
They're mimicking what they did with the Switch.
ように、そのゲームのシステムを組んでいたりします。
So one of the biggest concepts for this Bleach game is the reversal experience. Rebirth of Souls will allow for experiences like a single blow turning the tide of battle, or coming back from the brink of defeat, similar
Cool.
to the greatest and most
That doesn't
hated
sound good.
scenes in Bleach.
That sounds like Reversal Edge or something like that. Like a comeback mechanic.
今回ゲームのポイントいくつかご紹介でき
I feel like a lot of games have that, have some kind of comeback mechanic.
アニメ側の方々にも来ていらっしゃったの、来ていただ
Yeah,
い
it's
たの
probably
で
just like more like Tekken's like burst mode or something like
Rage
that.
arts
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
yeah.
So the graphics are one of the areas that we put heavy emphasis on. We wanted all the players to experience the world of Bleach while utilizing the power of the latest gaming hardware.
So it does look like there's an open area aspect. So we are going to have like a beat 'em up story.
I just hope that doesn't mean like there's only going to be like 5 to 10 characters. That's what I'm a little worried about. Like it probably means like none of the bad guys then.
I mean, it does say fighting game. It says fighting action, so I can't see them just having like 10 characters, you know, against each other.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess this trailer already showed actually a good amount off.
Right.
Maybe
And
not,
is
maybe
this-
not as much gameplay, but yeah.
Is this an original story, or is it going to follow Thousand Year Blood War arc also? That's another thing I want to see.
So that's one thing I actually heard from somebody that read the leaks. that supposedly
original story.
It's not going to cover anything past our Ronkar arc.
Why? 1,000-Year Blood War arc is what's happening. Maybe DLC. Who knows? Hopefully, maybe DLC. Maybe they're waiting for 1,000-Year Blood War arc to finish with the second part.
That's what I was thinking.
So let's see.
I mean, the one bright side is like a lot of the characters I really like that aren't in like 1,000-Year Blood War. That mean they could at least be in this. That's the one kind of bright side I was looking at.
Then are they going to skip other arcs or have DLC for them too? Do you think like Bento and like?
I don't think they're going to have the. I don't think they're going to have the filler. Well, Fullbring. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Fullbring. I think you really just need a couple characters from, honestly.
Like the main villain, and then like
I think just Ginjo and Tsukishima. You really just need.
So it ends with Aizen. It doesn't start with Aizen because I heard it started with Aizen, and I got a little excited. There's people in the chat saying Bleach is better than Dragon Ball. Bleach is better than Sparking Zero. They were all born in like 2012, I think.
In order to create a genuine and stylish Bleach experience.
I mean, they're kind of telling us nothing. So far, all they told us is that there's an emphasis on graphics, and they did a comeback mechanic.
Yeah, I remember.
But on this one stage they're showing, this like nighttime Karakura Town stage, they're showing 1v1 battles on this stage.
Yeah.
So, but because like if they're having beat 'em up, like maybe you do run around this little stage, and then it's still the fights take place in them.
How did you guys feel about how the game looked in the video?
But I'm not even sure if there's going to be a beat 'em up. I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
How did you feel? What did you say?
Fighting action, I feel like, is a very like general term too.
It's that action, because if it was just 1v1, I think they would just call it fighting. But it's that action moniker.
When I personally saw the video, I thought it was really cool, but I thought what else was really cool was when we showed it to the anime directors, they were really impressed by what they saw. I think those
Hannah, that might just mean that they're only going to have like one version of each character. So maybe they're using that one version for each story arc instead of like making multiple versions for each story arc. You know, like maybe like it's an Ichigo that like can do everything kind of thing. But I would like different ones, like one to go like half hollow-fied, one to go like full hollow.
It would be kind of nice if you could just like play as like just Bankai, just like full hollow, just like
Final Getenshuo,
Final Getsuga. You know, I mean, if anyone's gonna have multiple versions, it's gonna be Ichigo. So
Right. I just want to see 1,000 Blood Year War arc like represented in games, because like it's the only thing that we have that is a few characters in Jump Force. Like it's literally nothing. And this is the first Bleach game we've had in like over a decade, like since PS3. So I would like to.
The funny thing is, a lot of people were saying that they thought that like a new Bleach game would only have 1,000-Year Blood War arc.
I would honestly been fine with that, except for the fact that I love the Rancor arc so much. But because I like
that's why it's like it's such a blessing and a curse.
Like at least we know we're getting Grimjow and like Okuara and like stuff like that, like Neliel, like
exactly.
like all the cool characters.
Yeah, but it also sucks because I think a lot of the captains and stuff are a lot cooler in the 1,000-Year Blood War and have a lot more like interesting,
especially like Kenpachi actually getting his like Bankai and stuff.
Yeah, he actually gets his awesome Shikai.
Right, Shikai, right. And all right, Hannah said, what I mean is that they deviated from the original manga a bit. I've never seen Ichigo wear a hoodie with his school uniform.
Well, I also noticed that there was some character I'd never seen before. Like that girl with like the black hair and like the scarf.
She might be just for the game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Matt said, do you think you would think they would try to push 1,000-Year Blood War more, considering it's the new hotness right now? And that's what me and Rich were saying. We were like, yeah, but I think maybe they're just going to wait until part 2 is finished and then they'll put everybody in.
What I think is really funny is this is like the opposite of Sparking Zero, where Sparking Zero is focusing so much on the new stuff. Some of the older stuff is getting left to the side. This
Well,
game is only focusing on the old stuff, and like the new stuff isn't getting it at all.
We say new stuff, but like Super came out like 9 years ago.
Well, yeah, like newer.
The newest of the
Yeah.
In the anime,
Hannah says he also has a tablet now, and the original manga came out in the early 2000s.
And it was still ongoing at the time. We never knew.
The thing that's annoying me a little bit is that we've seen this story like already, like, and we have so few and far between Bleach games. It's like it's not like, because even like Shattered Blade was like an original story, and like I think the only representation we have outside like the Game Boy games, the DS games, and then the Japanese fighting PS2 versions is Soul Resurrection in the West, right? That's the only thing that we got that actually tells the original story.
Yeah.
So the fact that we have so few and far between Bleach games, I guess I just want to see Thousand Year Blood War Arc represented so I can play as those characters.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it would be cool to like play as like Yuhabak, right? Or play as like any of his like elite guard or whatever.
Yeah, I guess what I'm hoping is it'll either be DLC or it'll be a sequel.
Yeah, but the problem is if like people don't want to play this game because it's not covering anything new, and then they don't buy it, then you don't get a sequel.
Yeah,
And I don't think the Bleach fandom is that strong to be able to, IP sale the crap out of this like Dragon Ball or Naruto would. It just doesn't. There's not that many numbers.
That arc would have been difficult, but
I mean, for me, it's like it's been so long. Bleach is out of game. Like, yeah, it's a shame to kind of retread old ground, but at the same time, like, I'm okay with retreading old ground. I'm a little more okay with retreading old ground with this as opposed to like DBZ or Naruto, because we get to go get those games all the time and go through those stories all the time. So at least this is like slightly more refreshing. Slightly.
Except a lot of times they try to put spins on that, I think, but with like Xenoverse or like with what they're doing now with the What If, like they always try to at least put a spin on it. But this is going to be just like pretty much like a fast forwarded version of like the anime, I also don't know like how they if we're going up to Aizen. I mean, the thing is that like the Arrancar arc is like so big and long. There's so many fights in it.
Yeah,
but because there's not much they do in like the Ruskia, she Russian, the Rukia retrieval arc, or. There's not that much they do. Like the whole first like
they're
part
mostly fighting captains in that one.
Right.
It's usually introducing all the captains and the vice captains,
teaching you about Bankai, and I'll admit, I love Bleach better than Naruto. Dragon Ball is still number one for me. For me, I think Dragon Ball will always be my number one because it's part of my personality so much. But if you want to go like to my actual favorites, I do think Naruto is my number one, and then probably Bleach is probably number two. If we're going actual favorites versus like what's my personality,
I like. There's definitely things I like more about Bleach than Naruto. I don't know if I overall like it more than Naruto, but there's definitely things I like more about it.
Yeah, there are things I like more about it. Like I like the relationships and stuff in Naruto. You know what I mean? Like the emotional grasp that you get, because you don't really get too much of that with Bleach. Just jumps so fast from fight to fight that it's hard to like focus on like any kind of emotive like consequence. It's like basically a string of cool fights, and then like the gag stuff with like Neliel and the two like I forget the other two guys' names, Pisuke and I forget, but there's like
Pesce or something.
Yeah. One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, and Naruto would probably be my top three. Oh, never mind. I forgot. Number one, Yu Yu Hakusho. Number two, Naruto.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho is my favorite.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
そういうふうに久保先生からもご協力いただけているようなゲーム作品になっております。
I just like the relationship stuff. It's the same reason why I like Sword Art Online. It's easy to get into the characters and emote. It just makes me feel things like other cool anime don't really make me feel. Like in Dragon Ball, I'm not gonna like. I don't cry when Krillin dies. Like who cares? But like you know what I mean. And like those anime, there's a lot of emotional value there.
Of making this title, Kubo Sensei himself supervised very important parts of this story. So I like to think he's really looking forward to this.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Especially 1,000-Year Blood War arc, man. They were 1,000-Year Blood War arc animated. Like watching the anime, it is literally just like fight after fight after fight after fight after fight. It's like hardly any story going on there at all. Like Yuhabak will be like, "Oh, how dare you?" And then like they just have like 3 more fights. It's like every episode's a different fight. It's kind of crazy.
I definitely like the art style of Bleach a lot more than Naruto.
I mean, it came out a lot.
I like the feel of it more.
So we are having a panel tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the main event hall, of course, at AX.
10 a.m. PDT, I'm guessing. So that's going to be...
Your Blood War arc news. So if you're interested in that, please join
Yeah,
us.
it's the trailer for that.
はい、ですね、現在皆様に楽しんでいただくために、このゲームの開発、開発チームと一緒にですね、しっかり作っていますので、広告
Yeah, I agree. Definitely has better drip.
今回ですね、初出させていただいたタイミングで、X の
It actually probably has one of my favorite anime art styles, period.
こちらですね、フォロー
It just like Naruto gets my emotions. That's why. Like,
yeah, Naruto's definitely more emotional.
出していければと思いますので、ぜひ
Yeah, the female characters definitely could do a lot more in Bleach. I could agree with that.
Yeah, so we the dev team are working our hardest to create a super...
I mean, when they're not being like captured by the bad guys and just like being hostages the whole time, like Rukia and Orihime, like they don't. I feel like they're like forced written sometimes though. Like Naruto girl characters like have like long arcs where they're, you know, actually emoting. I don't know. I like Bleach a lot. I don't get me wrong. I'm just like.
Thank you for coming.
Sometimes it's hard to emotionally invest in it as opposed to just watching it because it's cool.
Everybody, don't go anywhere. Really quickly, I saw Mario and Luigi pop up, and then they were just like in the video game.
So wait, did they say anything about when it's possibly coming out? Or
No.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I say take your time on it because it's like this has to do at least decently.
Hopefully,
or you know, or it's gonna just be like we're never gonna get another Bleach game again.
Yeah, well, at least it's Bandai Namco Entertainment. And it's not like somebody like King or something.
Yeah, that's definitely a little more encouraging.
Think will be better for this photo? We'll see. Okay, everybody, let's crowd around. Tallest in the back, so it'll probably be me. Yes, Mari-san, here we go.
Well, Sakura is a bad example because she's like the shittiest character in like the whole show. But like, you got other characters like Kurenai and like Hinata and even Hinata's sister Hanabi. There's there's more.
Okay, you guys do the countdown.
I don't think she deserved better. I hate Sakura with a passion.
You all are fantastic. One more round of applause. Everybody say bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great Anime Expo.
Goodbye, wonderful time. Bye. Okay, I guess I can stop sharing this now.
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna show anything else.
Yeah, that's
there's like some post stuff with like Josh and his mail order bride again. It's the guy with the glasses that they kept showing, and they're freezing on him again. So like he must have like really bad like camera equipment set up. Yeah, you're not missing anything there. I will say, are we eating good? I'm not sure. There's still a lot to be seen. I'm excited that there's a new Bleach game, but yeah, I don't know. Well, the hatred being over. Go ahead.
I think it was a solid first trailer.
Well, it's a teaser trailer, so yeah, like it's definitely better than like they did for Sparking Zero, where Goku just goes blue. That's for sure.
Yeah.
and I'm not saying that the hatred is overblown. It's just like her character, the way she treated Naruto and the way she just like praised Sasuke when like he didn't give a crap about her and all that stuff. Like she's just, it's not that she's a poorly written character because she does have a lot of dynamics to her. I didn't like Sakura until I saw what was the movie where they all swapped?
I forget what it's called. It's the one with Menma, but I forget.
Yeah, the one with Menma. Like my favorite piece of media for Naruto. Like I kind of felt for her in that, but because like she actually got the taste of like what Naruto went through, you know. So like that's why like she actually started emoting. But she's so annoying because like her whole purpose of her emotional like weight is based on her experiencing like things other people do first-handedly. Like she doesn't have any empathy. She doesn't have direct empathy. It's just like if it affects her, then she understands, if that makes sense. That's why I don't like her. But I think there's way better female written characters in there. Like Hinata's like the GOAT, like for sure. You can't like not vote for her, and she's like stood up for Naruto like more times than like anybody.
Oh yeah.
Sasuke is also a very well written female character. Yeah, she's a very selfish, like, and even when she goes under Lady Tsunade's tutelage, like, it's all about like her being useful and being better than like Sasuke and Naruto, and her standing up and like being like the legendary Sannin, and her doing all that. It wasn't about other people; it was about her. Whereas like Naruto's selfishness comes from a place of pain, and her selfishness comes from a place of arrogance. That's why I don't like that.
Yeah, I get that.
But I do think Naruto is very well written, like overall. Like I actually like the arcs in it and stuff like that, and I do like it for Bleach too. I'm just saying that like Bleach has a lot of like just cool factor over story. I might rewatch the whole thing again though to get to like prep for this. I was planning on it anyway before the second part of 1,000 Year Blood War arc dropped because I forgot like half of like what happened in the 1,000 Year Blood War arc because it just like went by so fast.
Just trying to find out if there's any like because
post information.
Yeah, I guess it's too early though.
It'll be on Twitter if it's on anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking on.
It's still funny how like people call it Twitter even though it's X, and it's like, bruh.
I don't give a shit. I'm always gonna call it Twitter.
Yeah, same.
Screw Elon Musk. I don't want like idiot like informing any of the decisions I make.
That's the only thing I'm not liking for Elon is taking over Twitter. I think that was the dumbest thing he's done.
Well, he also levied freaking I almost said the word. He also levied like all of Tesla against it, and Tesla's like not even his company. So like I don't like him messing around with Tesla either. Because like he just bought shares into it. He's not like a designer. He's not like an engineer.
He just bought shares.
Yeah, he just bought shares to be on the board. Like that's what he does for all of his companies. That's what he did for touring. That's what he did for everything. He just spends daddy's money, has a baby with some other new girl, and then like talks a big game. Yeah, exactly. Like, and he wants to talk like he's like intelligent, and everyone who's actually dumb thinks he's super smart. But like if you have a modicum of your own intelligence, it's really easy to see through his like facade. And I mean, like I used to think he was like at least his personality was cool at first until he took that like that turn. And we're not going to get political, but I just don't like him as like a person.
I don't blame you there.
Yeah. I still love Tesla. Like, I mean, I still want a Tesla. Like, it's hard for me to not like that car because it's just so like technologically advanced compared to everything else. But
yeah, one of my friends got one.
Yeah, I think I'm still thinking about my next car, whether I want it to actually get like the Kia K5 or a Tesla. Because I have an
Ioniq 5. Yeah, Ioniq 5 is not bad. I mean, I heard good things about it, but the thing is, if you know that you're not going to drive too far, then it's fine. But if you know you're going to be driving far for road trips or something, then a Tesla would be better.
Well, the only good, because the good thing is that like every Walmart has like charging superstations, and I actually put in a electric car charger in my garage. I put one in connected to like my solar and my generator. Nice. Even though I don't have an electric car, I'm just future proofing. So even if I sell the house, I could sell it with it. But
Nice.
it has a Tesla adapter too, because I almost got a Tesla generator for my house, but I went with Franklin because it had better reviews. But
nice.
Yeah, it's just a hard choice to make, and it's a big choice because those are expensive cars, and it's not like I'm
it's a
going to
big
want
choice,
like
it's a big jump. I mean, when I was younger, I got my Model 3. That was back when Tesla was going bankrupt.
Mm-hmm.
It was like in that borderline. But then I thought, oh, I hope I didn't really invest in something that I'm going to get effed over for. But apparently, when I got my car, things started to get better.
Yeah, and then they can just do updates, which is good. But like the problem is that like I don't want to get like the lower end versions because like I'd want to experience like what I can experience. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like I'd want the features. Like my car now that I have is like the most expensive version of the car that I have because like I want all the features with it. Just because I want to like my car, basically. Like I want to feel good driving
it.
it.
Hypothetically, get one soon. Would you just get one that's like dual motor with the most range, or you just want performance with all the fancy bells and whistles and going really fast, but kind of like less range?
If I had to customize it like based on that, I'd probably do half and half. Like I want like performance out of it, but I also want more of the bells and whistles just from like the safety features and stuff, like which I know a lot of them come standard, like the 360 camera and stuff like that, and the sensitive touch like entry and all the anti-theft stuff. Like I know all of that is like built into even like the most basic versions. Yeah. But I just want to see what's available for. I mean, the stupidest thing that I want is like the clear sunroof. To be honest, that's like the dumbest thing that I want. Just because I love sunroofs. I used to have a convertible, Rich knows, but like I don't like convertibles anymore because like you just get bugs in your teeth on the highway and like your hair can never be good. You know, it's like such a you're yin and yang in it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Hannah says, and his adventures end up doing poorly. Yeah, I mean, like he's another Trump. That's what it is. It's like people. I don't want to get political, like I'm saying, but as a businessman, you know.
Trump, that thing with his child's messed up. No, I agree. That is messed up.
Yeah,
your kid.
She says child, but doesn't he have like an island nation? Because he's got like 50,000 kids at this point. It's like,
oh boy, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
He just literally got a new girlfriend and she's pregnant. Like he just got a new girlfriend and she's pregnant already. It's insane.
Well, yeah, when you're worth like trillions of dollars, you're gonna do whatever the F you want. Easy.
I guess worth is different than liquid capital though, because a lot of that's tied up in like, you know, stuff. Like if he loses a company, like it hurts him. And he's lost a ton of money on Twitter already, but.
Well, that was a poor decision. That's just
since he made the switch that we're not going to talk about because we're not going to get political. He has a lot new donors and lobbyists that like work for his companies and stuff. So he is making hand over fist money, but he shouldn't.
In my opinion, he should just focus on SpaceX and Tesla, leave everything else alone.
Yeah, I think so too. I just don't like that he tries to come off like he's the one that's done all this stuff when it's like engineers and all this stuff has been done before he even gets in there. He's just like a figurehead for like everything.
He fired the whole entire supercharger team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because he wants to prove a point that, General Motors needs to do something. And I'm like, they're not going to do anything. They want to keep on fracking and keep on selling gas cars until it's like done for.
Yeah. Yeah. And like he should be one of the biggest like people that's easing our transition into renewable energy and stuff like that for cars especially, but I don't know. It's an uphill battle. So yeah, I basically did all that just to say that like choosing a car is a very expensive endeavor. So I just want to make the right decision.
But the thing is that he could do, which I thought he was doing, was other vehicles like Rivian, and I think it's Rivian they use for supercharging. It's just that adapter, and you use the Tesla app to like pick the spot that you're charging, and they'll charge you more.
Yeah.
But just if it's a non-Tesla, that's really it.
Matt says, why are the most powerful people in the world always so dumb? It's because they're stupid and they're easily controlled. So people that actually have the real control, it's easy to puppet them. That's why.
Pretty much.
If there's somebody that actually can think for themselves and can do powerful things on their own, like nobody in power is going to want them in power because they can change and take their power away from them. That's why. So that's why everything's like a puppet regime.
Pretty much. I mean, the stream wasn't terrible. I mean,
no.
I mean, the only Namco stuff that I would care about would be if they somehow Shadow dropped a Smash Brothers game, which that's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, even didn't what's his face even say that like it's very hard to even contemplate what the next Smash would even be because like Ultimate just was so good.
Sakurai's always on a tightrope, and being like, "Oh, I don't want to do it anymore," and I'm like, "You're going to do it, even though you have Parkinson's." He somehow does another one.
Well, they'll probably port the latest one and then add stuff to it. I want to say
on Switch for a while, yeah. Add more stuff. You either do that or cut the roster in half, and people would be even more pissed off.
The problem is like you got to throw that Nintendo money around and make sure because there's a lot of licensing in that needs to get like re-upped. We're not going to talk about anything political or anything like that.
The thing is, if we were to get another Smash game, it probably won't be out until at least another year or two, after the Switch 2's release. They did that something like that for Ultimate.
Matt's saying maybe they could do a reboot, but I think that would turn a lot of heads. Like there's so many characters that are fan favorites, and everybody has their favorite in their main. That if you did start from scratch with like a smaller roster, I don't know, man. You would have a lot of people.
You have to. Every new character you add has to be like a really solid requested character,
like a peak character. Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do that, like you have to put in like Waluigi. Like they have to put their pride aside. At least put them in. They're gonna pull all that crap. You got to put in the characters that people have been asking for a while. That's starring it, like him and Gino and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What about Shrek and Goku?
Because even the characters, there's characters that I would not want to lose, like Meta Knight, and I wouldn't want to lose like Mewtwo or like.
I think like a lot of the first party characters are probably safe. It's the third party characters that are.
Well, don't take away my Kazuya, and don't take away like Richter, and don't take away like
the Namco characters might be okay.
Yeah,
maybe the Konami characters. It's the
there is
Square Enix
no Namco though. It's a Bandai Namco, so like it's not the same company.
You know what I mean? Bandai Namco.
Which anime?
They were Namco when Pac-Man
right.
Where at least
I don't want to lose Zelda characters. Now I don't blame you there.
You're not going to lose any of the Zelda characters.
No, there's no way.
Nintendo loves Zelda too much.
Yeah, they love them too much.
One of the Links at most. That's what you lose.
If there's going to be a secondary character in any game, I would say Smash has a chance, but again, that like Soul Calibur, they usually take like the main character of like the.
That'd be nice. I want Dante in the game too, but
yeah, I don't think Ling Xiaoyu has a chance. But
the thing is, you have one of two choices:
Dante or Nero.
You have dumb choice. Cut the roster in half and put not so great characters and mess up your fan base, or expand it from Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, I think expansion is probably the better move that I would want to see. Maybe even expand upon the story mode and add like a lot more routes, or give you some like ways to show off the new engine, stuff like that.
Bring back Smash Run, or like a new version of Smash Run.
Well, I mean, Kokoro. I mean, obviously, I would lose my mind if Virgil got a Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's just hard to see them putting in anybody that's not the main character. So if they did do Devil May Cry, I think it would be Nero, like even over Dante.
It would be Dante or Nero.
Yeah, because Dante's like a figurehead at this point. He's like Nightmare for Soul Calibur. He's not really the main character, but he's like their mascot. But like Nero has been like the main character since like 4. So I don't know.
I did find out more news about the Bleach game. I think the official website's up. All right, so here's the website.
Go to the.
It's on my phone. It's on my phone actually. I'm gonna read it. So all right, it says accept your soul in Reverse Fate. Release date coming soon. Developer, Tamsoft Corporation. Genres, fighting. Supports, local multiplayer, 1 to 2 players, online 1 to 2 players. Platforms, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, PC. Unleash your sword, awaken the blade within you, and reverse your fate, and Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Engage in thrilling battle with powerful sword abilities and characters from this legendary anime franchise. Choose your favorite character and unleash their unique sword abilities. Take advantage of each character's unique abilities and command the flow of battle. Find an opening that spells defeat for your enemies. In Bleach Rebirth of Souls, a single strike and spell defeat for your opponent. The more desperate the situation, the more powerful you become. Overturn the tide of battle. Unlock new forms and new blades to bring victory from the edge of defeat.
So we have kind of a Bushido blade thing going on where it looks like there's single hit kills and there's also reverses and parries. So I don't know how that can be balanced online or if that can be turned off, but that sounds interesting. So they didn't mention anything about the story mode, so it sounds like it's just fighting. Can you look up that developer in a new tab and then share it? The
Tamsoft, yeah.
Tamsoft, whatever.
Yeah, I've never heard of them before. Unless there may be they could be an in-house studio. Like,
yeah, they could be an internal Bandai Namco
like that,
studio.
what's that company that makes like Final Fantasy, like something? I forget what it's called off the top of my head.
I know what you're talking about, though, right? It's not exactly Square Enix, but it's a studio within.
Okay, so Tamsoft Corporation is a Japanese video game developer founded on June 26th.
Can you share? Can you share it?
Yeah, I'll try to share it. Present. Here we go.
Right. Yeah. The hard thing with Hayabusa or Kasumi is like they got to reboot the series first. I don't know if they're going to go based on like the ended timeline or whatever.
Well, okay, so they were found 1992, so they've been around for some time.
Yeah, can we see like what their previous works were?
Okay. PlayStation. Oh wow. Oh, they did Toshinden. Huh.
Battle Arena Toshinden.
Yeah. Well, they're at least seasoned. Say that much. Yeah, I don't know most of this stuff. It might be a lot of Japanese only stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dream Club. Dream Club. What the hell?
Definitely Japanese exclusive.
They did Senran Kagura Burst, Senran Kagura 2. They did Gintama Rumble. Dream Club, Hyper Dimension Neptunia, Senran Kagura.
Hyper Dimension Neptunia is a fighting game too. That's the one with like the cutesy girls.
Captain Tsubasa, Gintama Rumble, Hyper Dimension, Mega Cyber Dimension.
All I know Tsubasa is a soccer guy.
Yeah, that's the I have that game.
They did a Melty Blood game on the Switch. So, I mean, I don't really know what to think.
So basically, Battle Arena Toshinden and Senran Kagura are like the two biggest like fighting things.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I guess it's like they're not like super renowned, but I guess at least they're not like super. They don't have a lot of negative associations either. I don't know.
Did they get purchased by Bandai Namco or something? Is there like are they like an umbrella?
Yeah, I'll click on the Wikipedia again. Japanese video game developer.
Look over on the right hand side in the
company type Kabushiki Gaisha and industry video games.
So they're mainly known for Senran Kagura, it says, and Onichiban Hara. So they're the waifu games, the waifu fighting games is what they're known for.
Oh, that's cool.
Only 90 employees. Okay, there's a link to their website too.
Maybe it might not be accurate. He might have fired a few of them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I've heard good things about Melty Blood. I never played it, but I've heard
Captain Tsubasa is cool, and Onichiban Hara is kind of cool.
This is definitely not a developer in my bingo card for a new Bleach game. I'll say that much.
No, definitely. That's crazy that a company this size got like treated to Bleach like because it's usually a lot of original IP besides Battle Arena Toshinden. I mean, I like Senran Kagura a lot, but like it's not like I played all of them. It's not like a fighting game though.
Well,
and Onichiban Hara is kind of the same thing. It's just like Senran Kagura, but more serious with waifus and then like zombies and stuff and monsters.
And it's interesting that the website for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, it only says fighting. It doesn't mention fighting action. That's weird.
They could have been doing that in the trailer just to like try to get people talking or speculating too.
I mean,
Captain Tsubasa is decent, but it's very simple. I don't know. That's
the thing I do like in the description is it makes it kind of sound like a lot of the characters will play very differently from each other. Not that I was too worried about that, but it is nice to hear.
Another problem with Senran Kagura though is there's not a lot of characters.
Yeah.
But it would lend more credence into like the beat 'em up style because Senran Kagura does that.
Yeah. I mean, they've already shown a nice amount of characters in the first trailer. So I would like to say, the roster might not be huge, but it might not be like tiny either. Like, I want to say it'll probably have more characters than like a Senran Kagura game, but I don't know.
So so far, just from like your initial reaction, where's your hype level for that? Because I think I'm at like a 7.
I would say a 7 or an 8.
Unless it's like Senran Kagura and like all the characters are in bikinis, including like Ichigo and Khan.
I think the game looks fine. I like that, I'm fine with an arena fighting game. I think I just have to kind of know what the rest of the roster is and the rest of the modes, and more like regular unedited gameplay would be nice.
Yeah.
Even if it's not 1,000-Year Blood War, like if we at least get a lot of characters from like their Ron Car arc, like we get like Aizen's forms, like that'll definitely make me feel better. Maybe they'll throw in like
It'll just suck
if
they're not playable and they're only in story mode, and you can.
That's what I'm a little worried about. I'm just a little worried. It's a little too much, but
I'm gonna buy it regardless because it's Bleach. But
this description personally makes it just seem like a fighting game. So like that makes me feel a little better.
It's crazy though because Senran Kagura is not a specific fighting game. That's kind of a beat 'em up, and same with Anochi Banara, but. Battle Arena to Shinden as a fighter, but that we're talking about PS1 at that point. Like, I don't even know if they have the same employees that at the company.
To be fair, I feel like there has to be some companies that transition from doing like certain genres to like another genre. I mean, it doesn't just because they haven't done this exact type of game before.
Yeah, Arxis is a good example that we talked about earlier because like Kill la Kill was a great anime arena fighter, probably the best, and they focus usually on 2D side scroll.
Well, I think the thing is these companies just need time to work on the games. The problem is they just get rushed out too much. I think Spike is a perfect example. Like when Spike, I think, has time to work on the games, they turn out decent. It's just when they don't, is just when things go haywire.
Well, that's why. Go ahead, Zach. Say it again.
Most companies are in a time crunch. It's stupid.
Well, it's not only the time crunch, especially if you have an IP and you're under a big umbrella like Bandai Namco as a publisher. Like they definitely have a timeline. So it's like if you're not meeting your timeline or deadline, then there's repercussions.
Well, here's another good thing about and not covering the 1,000-Year Blood War is because it's kind of doing its own thing. It's not like it doesn't have to like release at a certain time when like a certain core is out or anything like that.
I mean, I wouldn't get it twisted. They're probably still going to do that to promote the anime. Like it's going to be a promotional vehicle regardless.
Well, yeah, true, but the thing is, it's an ongoing thing anyway, and like I think there's still this core, and then I think one more after that. So
yeah,
I guess the real question is, it'd be nice to know how long this game has been in development for.
Right.
That would be kind of the.
That stuff we can't like figure out, obviously, but
yeah.
When you're talking about their last game that they made was Senran Kagura Peach Splash or something, like it's where they're all using super soakers. It's a little bit disconcerting. That's literally their last game that came out, but I don't know. I think
well, just because I guess the thing is just because like the
I get you. I'll wait and see. Yeah.
Because just because the content of that game was quirky, it doesn't necessarily mean they can't.
Well, I'm a fan of the series anyway, but I'm just saying, like, when I want something like Bleach, I want it not necessarily handled super carefully, like we're all talking about, but it's more so that, like, since we have such a dryness of actual Bleach games in the West, I just want it to be good, and it's really hard to get hype when, like, you're putting together pieces like a lesser known company, and like not saying that they could be bad, like that's not the case, but.
I guess I would rather be a lesser known company than a company that is known but has a bad reputation.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, and not one of like the obvious choices that are going to rush the title because they're working on like 3 different projects. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's weird because like the trailer when they talked about it made it seem like it was developed like an in-house company. And that's what is a little weird. It's like
yeah, it didn't mention the company at all on the copyright stuff. It just said Bandai Namco Entertainment.
And the funny thing is, on this website, like the format, the font, and all that looks exactly like how they presented it in that presentation.
Yeah, Matt, we were specifically talking about Spike Chunsoft when we were saying that. Spike Chunsoft sucks when they're under a crunch. When they like have time to develop something, they're pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I mean, our roster gripes with Sparking Zero aside, I think it looks pretty good.
I feel like that's my only gripe at this point, honestly, is the...
I feel like that's my gripe with like every fighting game that comes out. It's like, yeah, the game's fine. It's just, why did they not put so-and-so in? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's less about that. Even like Sparking Zero's problem with like the offline verses and stuff, which hopefully gets updated, and the couch verses, I mean, and
I guess I'm just relieved at least it's in there. I know it's a low standard, but
yeah. Like I saw a cool trailer today where they showed where they were actually fighting inside the buildings instead of just destroying them. Like they broke into a building or fighting inside the building. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. See, I think that's another problem. Solar Flare is I think the marketing, they made it seem like it's a sequel, and I think they should have called it a reboot.
Well, when the first freaking thing you show in your teaser trailer is Super Saiyan 4 Goku,
yeah,
and then you don't have it in your product at all, of course I'm gonna get pissed.
Like the marketing, like at least not all the marketing, but aspects of it that has been very misleading is what's frustrating. Like if they were just upfront, like, this is Z and Super, nothing else.
Or it's Tenkaichi for a new generation.
They didn't show Super Saiyan 4 in that teaser.
Right.
Maybe it was called Dragon Ball Super Sparking or something. Then it would have set the expectations better. Like, I mean, granted, they like for this Bleach game, they actually explicitly did not say that it is only going to Aizen. Let's just assume that leak is right. At least it's maybe a little bit more. At least we already have that expectation, not expect 1,000-Year Blood War and all that stuff.
It's also right. It's also a good starting point because we know that if there is DLC, we can branch out into that. But like when they're backtracking DLC, like they're not saying it like, oh, I mean, first of all, the most popular thing right now, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, which is like the most recent thing, is straight up DLC. So and they're pushing Dragon Ball Daima. Yeah. They're pushing Dragon Ball Daima, which literally airs the same month that like the game comes out. Like it's not even going to be animated by the time it comes out. So the fact that they're like cross promoting so much, but then like they're ignoring also the fan call out when you see almost every comment simultaneously is about GT and all these streams and stuff. Like we know that they know that they know. You know what I mean? It's not like they're. I mean, they literally put couch verses in the game because there was such a stink about it. So it's not like GT's not going to be there. I'm confident it's going to be.
It's just we're gonna have to wait a while.
Like, am I getting this crap in 2026? Is my problem. You know what I mean? It's like.
And the thing is, like, there's a lot of GT characters. There's a lot of movie characters in all of their forms, and it's like you can't just give us a little bit in the base roster and then like the rest of that can be DLC. People are acting like, if they have one form of Cooler, one form of Baby in the base roster, that like they're gonna be losing so much money because they're not gonna be able to sell them as DLC. Like, bro, like, oh my god, it's not that serious.
They don't know how to market.
If they do like a whole season of just GT with like 20 plus characters or whatever, then like okay, because at least you can get the majors out of the way. It doesn't sound like a lot, but like it doesn't sound like a lot though when it considered like Dragon Ball GT, because you need like Goku, Kid, and then like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta would have Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then Super Saiyan 4. Trunks would have Super Saiyan. It's like it's not. I mean, Pan's probably gonna have Gidu like built into her kit the same way she had in like Tenkaichi 3.
Yeah, one of her ultimates.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's a lot of characters there that like I don't know. We've already talked about that stuff like ad nauseum. It's like not much more we can say that we haven't already said.
It's a shame because it's like I feel like there was a lot more better potential for DLC. Like, again, characters that are only in the video games like 21 and Toa and Mira, or like characters from Heroes and stuff. I
Yeah,
think they'd be way
they've
more
been the Dragon Ball
exciting DLC
Heroes.
characters.
They're so afraid of like giving us Heroes stuff unless it's
I
Xenoverse.
heard
Even
supposedly
then,
someone saying that like they have to get extra permission for Heroes or something.
they do.
like
It's another secondary trademark, so they don't own the direct rights. But
it's like, is it that expensive? Like, it's still Dragon Ball. It's still Bandai Namco. Like, I mean, I don't know how that works, but
well, Bandai Namco is just a publisher, so like it's all the regular ones like Spike and all those, but then it's a different animation team. It's not like Toei, so like they have to like get all their secondary stuff. I don't know. It shouldn't be that hard for Dragon Ball because the IP is like too big. I mean, we're talking about like all their games these days are selling about 10 million. Like it's not like they're doing nothing. It's not like in the early 2000s when like Budokai 3 was really only selling like 2 million units or whatever. It's not. We're out of that era. Dragon Ball's like a powerhouse, but I mean, I'm not gonna like hate on the game, but I'm also not gonna, like I said, gas it up for like the stuff that I don't that we should be seeing. And like Matt was saying, it's like if they didn't market it as a direct sequel and do all that stuff with Super Saiyan
I just wish they would just come out front and be like, look, movies and GT are not on the base roster, or just be like, hey, here's a trailer and it shows
transparency
like
is like
Cooler fighting Baby or something. I don't know.
When it comes to marketing, though, transparency is like the worst thing. That's why they sign NDAs in the first place, just because they have a roadmap to build hype and it's very specific. That's why they hate leakers and stuff like that.
It just sucks because for me personally, I like it more. It just, for some dumb people, they're like, oh, I'm not going to get the game now. It's like,
I mean, they ascribe a certain market value to every individual person. So it's like if we lose 10% of our sales because this information gets leaked early and people are upset, then that's direct ad revenue coming out of our pockets. And like they don't like that. That's why they have the roadmaps. They have like specific teams that set up just specifically for marketing, and it takes like more than half of like what the original budget is just to do all that stuff. So I understand from a business standpoint, and from a fan standpoint, it's insane. I really wish they would just be like more DLC coming soon, like GT movies, specials, and more. Stay tuned, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or like, it would also be nice if they could just explicitly, I don't know, like, yeah, it would really help if they at least said who the pre-order character is. I don't know why they're being so secretive of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it might be somebody really cool, or it might be a Yin. Why?
Yeah.
Like some people are also saying, watch it be like an original character, like from Legends, like Shallot or something like that. And I'm like,
I've seen people say that. Yeah,
I'm like, whatever. Like,
it could be.
Yeah. But I can't see them adding Shallot and then not adding like Giblet and like the other guy with like looks like an
You know what's funny? I actually never even heard of Giblet until I saw like a trailer today just come up my feed. I actually just thought Shallot was the only character.
No, from the beginning of the story, he was the hooded Saiyan. He was just always in a hood, but he's been there since the beginning of the story. This is not the first version of Giblet we've actually had in Legends also, by the way. There's other versions. This is just the first dark character, but he's a hybrid dark character. He's red and then turns dark. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like nobody gives a crap about what we're talking about right now.
No, actually, I think there's, to be fair, I think a lot of people do agree with us. I mean, we saw that chat. There was a lot of it like GT. It's just none of those people are in our stream.
Yeah.
Well, no,
yeah,
I mean, obviously, like Solar Flare agrees with us.
Well, this will be up forever, and like people will watch it. And at least we're more right than like some other podcasts and YouTubers. But
yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, like it's hard for me to build hype anymore because like I always get like let down. So I always try to temper my expectations these days, and it comes off as negativity. But I'm gonna play the game regardless. Like I didn't like that Kakarot didn't have GT, and I still played Kakarot and bought all the DLC and still continue to play it. Xenoverse 2 is up there now with one of my favorite Dragon Ball games, and then like you have like regular 13 and can't even get Super 13, and they're still like picky and choosy with like the characters they have. And even that was like a limited roster at first, and but we knew GT was going to be in there because we had Super Saiyan 4 as like the pre-order bonus character in like literally Xenoverse 1. So at least we had some kind of hope.
I mean, having GT in movies is in the roster is always kind of an instant kind of win for me, at least.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why like I couldn't get as into Raging Blast or Battle of Z or whatever, like because of that. Like I knew Raging Blast 2 had a lot of movies and stuff like that, but for me, it's always more limited. And it's even more limited hype when like they're not incorporated into the story at all. When it's like, here's the characters, but you get no like cinematic stories with them at all. They're just there. Like that's a little annoying.
I think generally if I at least get movies or GT, I'm good. Because like Xenoverse 1 didn't have any, well, aside from Z Broly, didn't have any movies, but it had like the 3 Super Saiyan 4s and well, 2 of the GT villains. And like I was so happy with that. And like Raging Blast 2, like yeah, it didn't have any GT characters, but it had a bunch of movie characters. So I was happy with that. Like give me at least one of those extremes and I'm good. But when you don't even give me any of them, it's like
yeah. I mean, it's not like we're asking for like Zycor. Like we like literally just want characters that are like in the damn canon.
Like I'm asking for like Cooler, who has literally been in every Tenkaichi game. He was in Battle of Z for Christ's sake. Like bruh.
Yeah.
So ridiculous.
I mean, the most limited rosters to date probably for Dragon Ball games, besides like the PS1 games and stuff, I mean PS2 and up, is probably like Budokai 1 and Budokai 2. But like beyond that, like everything is pretty. Raging Blast was pretty limited too, but I mean it introduced us to cool what if stuff like Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Vegeta and gave us like some cool stuff like that, you know.
That definitely, and I love Super Saiyan 3, so that was definitely that was a nice band-aid for that, for me at least.
Definitely helped it out a lot. And I played the crap out of Raging Blast, but Raging Blast 2 is a little bit harder because I had no story mode. Like that Galaxy mode was a poor excuse for like an attempt at a story.
See, I liked it more because I could just beat anybody.
Well, they should just let you be anybody. Like I don't mind showing the cinematics for like the character that's supposed to be in there, but I don't know. Like it was like a glorified labyrinth mode, and I'm not really cool with that. Like I still like it a lot, but I still prefer Raging Blast 1 just because of how the game looks and the way the story mode is. Same reason why I like Tenkaichi 2 more than Tenkaichi 3 because the story is like way better. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think that about wraps that up. Was definitely not. I mean, it wasn't the worst stream we've done. I mean, I was happy to see the Bleach news. You know, everything else was kind of but
well, Pac-Man and Gundam stuff is even cool too. That looks interesting and fun. And
yeah, the Gundam Breaker stuff was cool.
Yeah,
I am kind of looking forward to that. But,
Sword Art Online looks decent. Like, I mean, like there's a lot of stuff that like they did show that I like.
It's just funny because Sparking Zero, I'm pretty sure, is the most hyped game. And that, like, literally, that's the one they decided to, like, not really give any.
Yeah, we get 10 minutes of Mr. Satan, and then, like, 2 characters we know were already in the game in a custom battle. It's cool. Like, that's very fun.
I mean, look, I love me some Goku Black, and Ultra Instinct is cool, but we already saw them. We get the point.
And we're going to play
them when, like, you know.
The coolest thing we got out of that is knowing that like the scythe is part of his base move set for combos instead of like a separate thing. That's
I think actually, to be honest, it might just be his charged Ki Blast, but
okay.
I guess that was a little more than I was expecting.
It was a hold, so it did look like that.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, to anyone that joined, thank you for joining. And if if you're not in our direct chat, if you're watching this after it came on, I'm definitely comment what you thought about this stream or about our talks. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely let us know what you thought about the new Bleach game. I'm really curious what the general consensus on that is going to be. Generally, from what I've seen on Twitter, it's some people are saying it looks great, some people are saying it looks terrible. It's kind of very, very divisive. But yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know what you thought about the Sparking Zero news. And yeah, I like the video if you like it. Definitely consider subscribing if you like this video and some of my others. But as I always say, at the time, another place, keep on kite. All right.